Hello, my friends, and welcome back to yet another episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robinik, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for this evening. And welcome back, of course. Yesterday, we did a little special episode together with Nea and Julia that is playing Rill and Blinky. So in a few days, we are going to make that also into the YouTube. Into our YouTube channel, make a YouTube video, so you can go over there and see what shenanigans we did yesterday. But now we're going to continue the ordinary campaign as usual. So where we left off, our fellow adventurers are in a city called Varil. It is the old capital city of this region called Amora. They came here for different reasons, but mainly they were here for gathering supplies, getting some resources to head out to their adventure that we don't really know where they are going. Are they going to go up to the Black Mountain where they have heard that Leon the Tre and a group of somebodies are doing some shady stuff? Maybe. Or will they go to the Sundry Forest that is rapidly growing in a magical haste? Maybe. Or will they just stay here in town and help figuring out whatever is happening in this town? We shall see in tonight's episode. But in the previous one, they were in the old tankard, having some drinks and taking some other business to attend to. Garbod and Videl traveled to Dawncrest Sanctum, where Garbod met with his this person is the highest position in this land, in this region, and he's called the High Maester Amon. He had an audience with Garbod, which Videl turned himself into a silver suite and follow him and listen into the conversation. And for the first time, Garbod felt a little bit unsure about his order when the High Maester invited him for some collaboration and some meeting during the night, during midnight, to show him some artifacts or having a greet and meet with some people of same type of, what do we call it, mindset. A little bit contemplated, they returned back into the old tankard, but as they came to the old tankard, the tavern was attacked by these mist wanderers, or the crow assassins, as some of the party members recognized their field of work. It was a battle, and there was some commotion with Blinky and her former companion known as Siren and his crew of the Hollows. There was some fighting, and some people one of the Mist Wanderers got away, and one of them, the group successfully tied up with a magical rope, and another one they killed. Both Blinky and Rill traveled away in the city, Rill hunting supposedly Leon, and Blinky flew after, and the boys didn't really know what really happened to them. But they were transported together. Videl, Thalion, and Garbod were transported with the guards. Some of them were willingly to be handcuffed, but others were not. But regardless, they were traveling into the Varil prison, where they were put into a cell together, and they had a little bit of an existential crisis. At least Thalion had. After some moments passed, they were visited by an inquisitor. An inquisitor that introduced himself as Tadric. He asked a little bit about why they were traveling with a goblin that was wanted, and instantaneously Thalion responded, "Oh, that's Blinky." And with that, the Inquisitor thought this would probably be a good individual to talk to. Took Thalion down into the lower level of the dungeon, and had a little bit of a conversation with him. few questions into this conversation, an old friend of theirs, Leon the Tre, entered the chamber and asked him a lot of questions and got some other utter horrifying information about that it was he who killed his family. But Thalion, as he said, I should be feeling anger right now, but instead I feel nothing. And with that, Thalion, or Leon, I should say, finds something within Thalion that represents his own pain. And he wanted them not to fight, but to have a little bit of a conversation. Also telling him a little bit of information about the Sundreth Forest, that he was behind the rapid growing of the Sundreth Forest. But he wanted all of his companions to meet up at his chateau to have a little bit of a dinner and talk things through. Thalion agreed that this probably was a good proposition, and he will. But the only criteria is that all of the group members had to come to the dinner. He returned back to the cell and told his companions. They didn't answer pretty good with Videl, at least. Videl used some magic to grow in a very threatening way these vines that are very ominous, growing towards him and threatening him, and also with some incredible strength pressed Thalion up toward against the wall and almost shouted at him what he has done to throw Blinky under the bus. And Thalion tried to reply that it was necessary and tried to give up some information what Thalion and Leon had been talking to. And we will see what is going to happen with that, because we have recapped a little bit, because previously our little friend Kalle that is playing Garbod wasn't here, so I want him to be able to react to this information that is coming close at hand. But before we start tonight's episode, let's introduce you to the cast. Hello, my friends.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Fine.
Yeah, all's good.
You know.
Fine. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah. Good. Kalle,
Oh, yes.
are you ready for some whoop-assing?
Oh, no, I'm just gonna strangle people tonight, I think.
Sounds awesome.
Yes.
Can I watch?
Yes, you can.
Humble.
Earring
I
on.
like on the shadows.
Very nice. I'm just gonna bring up the music. Oh, Kalle,
Yes,
you're not.
very nice
Are you
indeed.
in roll 20?
Yes, I am. Oh,
That's
I
weird.
haven't pressed launch the game yet.
Oh.
Yeah, me being stupid and so, yeah.
Oh, there you are. So, let's begin tonight's episode, my friends. During this time, Videl, you have released your anger against Thalion and pushed him against the wall, squeezed his throat, and almost in a very threatening way. But after you have eased your mind and you just dropped
It was
Thalion.
pretty threatening.
Yeah. And now, Garbod, your senses come back to mind. The information that is happening during this time, you're trying to contemplate what has actually happened. But also hearing that he has had a conversation with Leon, and also all of the other things that I just recapped upon. What do you want to react now when Videl has had his whoop-assing with him?
Oh.
You need to understand that we can solve this if we all just go to the dinner.
You want me to have dinner with the thing that just killed me?
Yes.
Give me one good reason why I just shouldn't strangle you here and use that as to lure in the guards and kill them. And then go kill him.
Because then we don't get any answers
About what?
about what his real plans are, if he's going to restart the world. Why, how, when, what can we do? I think he can be reasoned with.
No.
You do know that he killed me a
Yes,
couple of days ago,
and he almost killed me.
and you still think he could be reasoned with?
He appeared to be believable in some things.
Okay. Can I just remember you that the only reason that I am alive is that my God granted me life to kill this person.
Yes, but we could at least go and see, and if things turn out to be bad, then
The
we kill
only
him.
reason I'm still alive, back alive, is so I can kill him.
Yes, but what better way to get close to him than go to dinner in his house? Yeah, exactly.
Does it look like we have any weapons? Does it look like the best time to kill anyone?
Do you think we are capable of killing him?
I will most certainly try.
I do not know, but otherwise we will, I don't know, rot here, or he said we would be released if we went to dinner, or else we would be killed.
Vidal, I think you need to have to talk me over this. Just persuade me not to do something stupid here, because I'm having a real hard time not doing that.
I'm not gonna persuade you to do anything.
Okay.
You do you.
What do you guys suppose we do? What are your suggestions?
We still have Blink and Rill out there. That could save us.
Yeah,
And not fiddle with the enemy. Leon the Tur is the enemy. And he needs to die.
but do we really know that he is the enemy? Or is he just a...
Did they want to restart the world? Doesn't that mean killing a lot of innocent people?
In his view, they are not innocent, and I don't really know what he meant by restarting the world,
Okay.
other than...
Well, there's a forest growing and destroying everything around it, destroying the civilization, everything we know, killing millions of innocent people. That is wrong. That is wrong.
Even you would know that it's wrong, Thadian.
Yes, it's wrong in the way he seems to be doing it, but the idea of getting rid of corruption and evil in this world is not that bad, but he is executing it in a very evil way.
What did he say that he would? Who is he to decide what's good or evil?
Mm.
What is evil in your eyes is maybe good in his.
I'm just saying that we do not know anything. We have met him a few times, and we are just out to kill him. And Garbod, why did he kill you?
Because he wanted to know things. That's how he killed me. By burning out my mind. Pretty active choice from me. And for
Well,
him.
I don't know what we should do.
Well,
I'd say we escape.
if we decline his invitation, we will probably rot here, or he
Has
will
it
come
bothered-
here and kill us.
Or worse, yes.
Did he tell us that he was going to kill us if we turn him down?
Kind of. We have until midnight to decide, and the dinner is at 6, I think.
I don't think I can be civilized at a dinner. I just don't think I can be that. Nope. No, no, no. No. But you can gladly go. Yes.
We have to be everybody. Or else the deal is off.
What do we gain? Go to dinner with him.
Knowledge. We have
What?
attacked him at least once, and I don't really know. I just, because of Well, Rill, most of all. I just assumed he was bad, so I attacked him and he nearly killed me. And I guess when you, stubbornly wouldn't give him information, he had to kill you.
Oh yeah, because of I didn't tell him stuff. No, he burned out my mind.
Yes, I don't know what we should do. I say we go to dinner and find out stuff.
Oh, I will not be civilized. I will ruin this dinner. Believe me.
I go to my bunk and lay down.
Some awkward moments passes by. The cell falls into silence. Further down this corridor, there are still other cells. You can hear another person is like mumbling to himself, and this person is rattling the chains or mumbling to. And as some of you maybe listen to it with your passive perception, it is a female that is mumbling to herself about something that she has done previously. And as you're about to focus on her own conversation that's mumbling, you start to hear footsteps coming your way.
What do you say about this, Vidal?
I say we let Valiant decide. He put us in this situation right now, and I think he is the one
Wait,
who
what?
should decide.
We defended ourselves in the tavern. That's how we got here. And then...
Yes, but now we are in a completely different situation where we are basically bound to go to this dinner with Leon.
This is our chance to get information. And kill him if that's necessary.
I see that we will die either way, so it's up to you.
We don't even know how to kill him because he has some protective aura. Which I guess is his necklace, but I do not know. But if I'm to decide, we are going to dinner.
The footsteps come closer and closer, and you can see the smug of the halfling Tadric coming around and go, and he tips up his leather gloves and go, I see what we are here having a cozy time. Yes. So, what is the decision?
We go to dinner.
Is there a group agreement? He looks around. I mean,
that smile, halfling, or I'll rip your head off.
Oh, my dear friend, you're not in the position to do that.
Is it a barbed fence, or how is the door?
It is a metal, like...
Yeah,
barbed
okay.
fence, yeah.
So if I roll something, can I just grab him? Or is it too far away? If I judge the distance...
You know what? Make a perception check. I will allow you to make a perception check to see.
24.
24. When you're standing there and you are well versed in violence, and you see that this individual is quite smart. He has put himself in the exact distance from the barred door, so nobody could catch him.
I go up to Garban and put my hand on his shoulder and calm down. Valiant's word is a group decision.
I think not.
It is.
I will hear from the cleric. I believe that he is the justice himself, are you not? At least what High Judicator Angelina Lowthorn told me in the previous time. You know, the person that runs the judgmental jury here in town. Your repetition exceeds you, my dear Galbod.
Valiant says it's a group decision.
He looks at you and go, is that true?
Halfling, you're a funny guy. I will kill you last.
I'm looking forward to it. But regardless, your weapon was very fascinating to study as well. But I haven't done anything with it, but It has been carefully catalogued as an item of interest. Regardless, and he will start to walk. I will tell my guards to release you in about 15 hours. I'm joking. And I just wanted to see if I can rub that rubbly smile from your cleric's face.
It's unrubbable.
I can see that. Regardless, I will let you out in 15 minutes. I just have to get away from our guest here. You have a very good and a smiley day. And he will walk away. And the guards will stand outside the cell, and they will wait for 15 minutes. And
I'm gonna focus all of my power and use Druidcraft to have Thalion smell halfling farts
Oh yeah, that's
for the entire
Yeah.
time, as
Yeah.
long as I'm in his present.
yeah,
Just a curious world question.
yes.
How do they read time? Are there like clocks?
There are no mechanical clocks, no, but there's a solar thingy, and they usually track the sun.
Okay.
And there are some magical means as well, but
They call Fröken Ur.
yeah. Bo, 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 bo.
Send message.
Sending. What is the time? Look out the window. Ah, okay. Do you guys want to do something between those 15 minutes, or do you want to wait?
Oh, I'm doing it.
You're doing the fart thing,
Yeah.
yeah. Garbo?
They are quite fierce.
Yeah. As we should call it, äggmök.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you guys feel that?
No.
I can taste it.
Perfect.
Oh, Vidal, you asshole.
15 minutes passes, and one of the guards take out one of his keys and opens up the cell and opens up and go, "You follow me." The other guard stands. He starts to walk out towards the entrance, and the other one stands behind the open door and just stands there and waits for you to get out of the cell.
I wait for Thalion to leave the cell.
I go out.
Do you guys
Fresh
follow?
air.
Yes. No, the smell is following you. I'm concentrating real hard on this. This is my supreme power.
So Thalion goes out. Who goes next?
I look over at Garbod.
I will follow.
And then last Vidal. You follow the soldier back towards the entrance. And as you reach the entrance, there is several of like 4 other guards at the entrance. And as you come by there, Jay all individually gives back your weapons and your belongings.
We get our weapons back.
Yeah. And they hand over your magical hammer and whatnot.
Esther?
Chester is not there.
Oh! Where is Chester?
And one of the soldiers goes, "Oh, I almost forgot." And he opens up a box, and inside the box, there's Chester. He couldn't behave.
I guess you didn't feed him well then.
And jumps up and starts to jump up to your lap and start to eat your finger.
Yes, Chester. Yes. Nom, nom, nom.
Is that why you have the heads on your belt so you can feed Chester?
No. Chester gets a bad stomach from heads.
Oh, okay.
Let's feed him intestines. That's fine.
Guards look at each other. And you go,
It's a cleric. Joke.
Yeah, I'm the bad guy here.
make a deception check.
Oh yeah. So if I fail, they understand I'm not joking. what was what?
Deception.
Deception. That's
Zero.
all of the other guards just looks at you and go, "Shall we lock him up again?" One of them asks, and in the far back you hear a person go, "That's funny." And the guards just tells you, "You should probably go. This parley will not last forever."
Mm-hmm.
Please just be
Come on,
quiet and
Chester.
walk.
I will feed you later. Do I have any food so I can put in the fucking chest?
Sure.
Yes.
You have some rations.
Yes,
of all
shut up,
food.
Chester. Eat something and have a Snicker.
And you guys come out of the fresh air,
No, it's not fresh.
No, it's not.
and you stand outside for a little bit, taking in the air. As Stallion, you look up into the sky and try to reach for air. You see a big ass, weird
Big
creature. Just
What?
farting on you. A big ass bird just flies above you all and are probably doing a circle towards them? Or what are you doing, Real? As you see them.
Ugh. As I see them,
Mm-hmm.
I am first of all shifting shape
Mm-hmm.
to Brill, as they tend to call her. So
Yeah.
red curly hair and freckles.
Yeah.
Human. And since I am still a flying target here, I'm just gonna ask this magnificent creature to do a swoop down so I'm close enough to get into Vidhel's mind for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
So you will hear in your mind. So I see you're out of prison. Great. We need to talk. I just need to get off this thing and have it fly away somewhere. Wait somewhere safe, please.
Can I
You can ask.
respond?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I respond. Where's Blinky?
I thought this thing could find her because they apparently have a telepathic link.
And Blinky, while this is happening, it is swooping kind of lower down, and it sends you mental images about the group, seeing the boys coming out from the prison.
It can do that. That's
yeah.
handy.
Yeah, it can. It's almost like a familiar, in a sense.
Do we see that
Even-
it's real?
I mean, you
Make a
recognize Brill,
perception
no?
You can make a
But-
perception check.
But
It's
you
still
are in the air, or what?
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're still
actually.
in the air. So make a perception check.
Yes.
This enormous beast just flies down.
I try to make myself
Yeah.
towards that direction, but I'm like semi seeing where they go.
So you go around the obelisk of ice into the platinum alley. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am gonna have the Parenton, I think it's called,
Mm-hmm.
like to swoop over here and get close to the ground because I would assume that ballistas and shit are somewhere in this direction.
No.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna have it like swoop close to the ground so I can just get off and have it just away from fire.
Yeah.
I just don't want to land outside the prison. It seems like a really bad idea.
What do you guys want to do?
Can I still
big
communicate
bird.
with Urel?
Hmm?
Can I still communicate with you?
Nope, not anymore because I'm going away. But you would see the bird doing a boop.
The bird swoops down in this direction. That is the only way that's going out from the district as well.
I'm start walking towards that direction.
Was that real?
What?
On that giant bird thing?
I don't know. And I start walking.
Does anyone know what a periton is in the group?
No. You can
Good.
you can send out an image.
Oh yeah, but I'm like, good. It's just-
Garbod,
I know it smells
Talion,
nice.
you follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
like,
And the Periton will also, because you guys were getting loose from the district, I would say for the remedy of everything that's going on, I will allow you guys to meet up now, like eventually, like
At the Chubby Cat.
In a shady alley.
in
I'm waiting in a shady alley. I'm not standing out in the street. I mean,
The-
because I would be the
the-
one getting there first.
these alleys are not like shady. They are quite a good part of the city.
Yeah, but an
Yeah,
alley, not
yeah, the
on
shadiest
No.
of the.
the shadiest of the
You're
bunch.
quite. The shadiest is probably the alley closest by to the Chubby Cat because there's a lot of trash outside of the Chubby Cat.
We don't like trash, so
No.
step up from trash alley.
So, but eventually, all of you meet up again after a very fucking long day, and
It's only been like what, 2 hours roughly.
yeah,
Still a long day.
Blinky is kind of like hiding under disguises and stuff, but he is holding the pillow. I don't know where to put it, so you just gonna see Blinky holding this random pillow, and she's looking. Blinky's looking rough. She has been
wedding.
probably she is sweaty and probably has been maybe crying.
Well, hello everybody.
Hello, glad to see you're out of prison.
What is that smell?
I don't
Talion.
smell anything.
I've been wondering that too. It's horrible.
I'm just gonna step as far away from him as possible, but still be within, so I can actually hear what people are talking
Do
about.
I stink or do I smell the stink? Yes.
Oh,
Around.
around you stinks.
Oh,
It's
You
an
sniff-
amazing
you sniff-
aura.
Yeah,
Almost.
you sniff
you're,
yourself. Yeah,
You're glowing.
yeah. It's like you sniff yourself, but it's this. The smell doesn't come from you. It just comes from the air around you.
Everyone okay?
Is that a rhetorical question?
I walk up to Videl and like kind of hug his leg and stroke his fur a little bit. No,
I put my hand on your back, like upper neck back, as far as I reach.
This has been a shitty day.
It will get shittier.
well, I have some news.
really?
Yes.
Oh, no, wait, no, no, not how.
Talion.
I have met Leon Detreux.
Wait, when?
I was questioned by him in prison
When?
like an hour ago. And he had a lot to say, but he want the entire group.
How was he dressed?
Robin.
Like me. Well, thank you.
Take it.
No, Thalion describes the exact attire, entire suit that he usually have. This dark one with the golden edges and leather. Not the amulet though.
Did he have any other necklace?
Yes, but it didn't look like one of those necklaces. It looks like a more of an elven necklace.
Really?
Why do you ask?
Things
Well,
happened?
he wants us to meet him in his chateau for dinner.
As in going to his house?
Yep. Or else we will be his enemies. For real. And he knows or he thinks he knows we have the scepter. And, well, I denied it, but...
Did.
I look at Videl like, what?
And he knew Blinky was in our group. They are
Well,
looking for her.
Probably a lot of people know that I'm in your group, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, no. Should we go to dinner? Get some answers?
I don't know if I can go back there.
Go
I-
back?
I don't know if I can either.
Wait a minute, have you been in the chateau?
Maybe.
What have you done?
I robbed him. Like a lot.
Oh my god.
I stole
when
this
did you have
weird
time to
pill.
And what kind of demon did you release, Rill?
I want to go over and slap him.
Yeah, come over here.
I don't care. I want to slap him. Just
Okay.
Right across the fucking cheek. Will you let me, or will you try to avoid it?
I will try to stop your hand.
Make an attack roll. It is against your armor class.
So unarmed
17.
combat, right?
It is an unarmed strike, yes. You try to slap him, and Talon just put up his hand and go, like, smashes your hand away.
So, well, what did you do in the house then?
As if you would want to know.
I tried to help you. I knew you were going to prison and I asked Siren for help. And he promised he would help you to get out. He's really good at getting people out of prison.
I'm
At least
gonna back
himself.
away again. He smells too bad. I can't stay close.
And what did he want in return?
He wanted to steal this book. I think I haven't had time to read it, but it seems really important because he stayed behind and he forced me to leave.
So, Siren is in the chateau.
Yes, and he needs help.
Well, what do you guys say? And Videl, please stop this.
Not doing anything. It's all you, buddy.
Yeah,
I
right.
think you have your nose too close to your mouth.
I pick up my coin a little bit nervously and just send a message to Rill. It's really important that we help Siren because he knows stuff about you. He says you are a royalty?
Yeah, about that. Oh yeah, I don't hear the conversation.
You know, all of a sudden you just grab against you. Yeah, how about that?
What? You don't hear? What?
Yeah, you guys kind of know that. You know that from the prison.
They do know.
You
They
know
probably
that
see me with a little coin too, so they could be like, "What? I don't know. Maybe someone has put together that I'm doing that when I do message."
Okay. Well,
Um,
you're just standing there and... Yeah.
I usually
yeah.
do that when I'm fidgeting, but I always do it when I do message, so you can assume I'm doing it if you have noticed.
Are you talking?
They look
Who the
kind of
heck is them?
strokey again.
Yeah, they do. Are you
Yes,
talking?
we are talking in the heads.
Yeah, let they do.
We will talk to you soon. It's just I really need to tell her something important, and
Yeah, that
I'm
is
sorry. It's up to her
important.
if I'm gonna if she wants to tell it to you.
More
I'm sorry.
secret. Nice.
Fuck off. For real. Fuck off.
Really, you are. Do not.
Well, I guess I will fuck off then. I go away a bit and sit in a darker place.
Mhm.
I just continue doing a quick message to Rill, and I'm saying he also told me that I think it's Leon, or he works for Leon, I think, or someone else, but Leon is an old guy, and I don't know, but he wants to hurt you like a lot, like something really horrible that you did to someone. I think you need to tell the group the truth.
The more she's talking, the more I look like I'm about to just crumble into dust and just I don't want to be here anymore.
If
Or
I
the more
see-
she's sending, I would say.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm just continuing and I'm saying like,
You need to tell the truth, Rill. I
In
will
your-
help you.
and I'm gonna
In-
grab her hand like if she lets me.
In your head, really, you can hear it. The truth, real. Remember that you need them. Remember that you need a cleric with you. Oh yes,
Hello?
you still need him.
Am I standing there like,
You can't hear this. This is all in my head. I have voices in my head constantly. Welcome to my life.
The
I
man god
really
likes
need
you,
him.
Garbodo.
I look over at Rill and say, if you're not ready to tell us everything, it's okay.
No, I don't have a choice anymore.
Calm down. Don't lose it yet.
Should we go somewhere
Where?
safer?
Where is safer? We there was assassins at the tavern. You know?
I come back from my grumpy walk. What about the bubble?
Yeah, we can do the bubble. No, wait.
Probably not.
The fart bubble.
Oh.
I can waste my last spell on it if you want to.
We could rest in the bubble. How? What time is it, Robin?
Oh, we
In
could
the
do a
middle
short
of the day.
rest, and that's about it. Either way, I don't think we get much safer than here. At this point, does it matter? Can we just talk here?
I thought you wanted privacy if you wanted to talk.
I
This
mean,
is an
the
alley.
city has ears.
Every place has ears in this thing. I don't think we can talk without people hearing us at this point. Oh,
We
actually,
Do
the
you
bubble
all
is.
have your amulet still?
Yeah.
Yep.
yes?
I can do the bubble. It's safest. You're
Yes.
right, Thalion. But should we do it here or should we go away?
I have a request though. If we do the bubble, whatever is making him smell like that, it has to stop if we're gonna be in the bubble.
Impossible. Oh. I didn't say that. It's not me doing it.
I just give you an evil eye.
I'm focusing real hard to keep the stench going, but I let it go.
Yeah, that's a good step.
I didn't want to breathe with my nose, and I didn't want to breathe with my mouth either.
Let's just put the bubble somewhere. I don't care where.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in an alley. Might as well just do it here because people are just gonna look in and see an empty alley.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if they try to walk in here, then shit, I don't care.
Okay, fine. I
If
use.
they
I make the
walk in
bubble.
here, we send cardboard on them.
Yeah.
You can
what?
bark or something and they will run.
A wild cleric appears.
Hello, bitches.
Right, motherfucker.
See, I'm doing.
French fries, motherfucker.
French fries, motherfucker.
Disguise, motherfucker.
Bubble.
All right,
Blinky,
motherfucker.
Blinky gestures a little bit in the alley and go, and you can see you hear it also. This bubble arrives.
I put down the pillow on the ground inside the bubble, and now you see this weird ring that is explained.
There.
I don't know.
The ring is there. It's a silver-ish ring. It doesn't have any gem or anything. It has no inscriptions, but it's just a ring in on a purple pillow.
I also put down the cone of inspiration.
Mhm.
I put down a book that Siren gave me. I put a black rose down. I put a little capsule with a pill, and I put the ring with the golden incrustation of a crow and a lion on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Here is my findings of the day.
Blinky, what's with the pillow?
What? All
I
day?
couldn't.
Of all the things, you ask about the pillow.
That's the strangest
odd one.
thing. Everything looks valuable, but the pillow.
I couldn't pick up the ring because it kept like going through my hands. So I figured I can take the pillow and carry it on the pillow. It worked.
Oh,
I tried to pick up the ring.
You try to pick up the ring.
please don't hit it.
You.
I look at Blinky and can I try to pick it up?
Sorry,
Of
Kalle.
course.
Maybe I
that,
should
that
identify
image
him.
is so hilarious right now.
That's cardboard right now.
Yes. There's a guy go. You try to reach for the ring. You only touch the pillow. It goes straight through the ring.
Odd, right? But it's not magical, at least not when I sensed it. But it
That's not
must.
magical.
But it must be. That's why I thought it was odd, and I thought like this is strange.
I want to pick up the other ring.
Oh, you do.
The other
Can
ring.
we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
the
that
golden
Yeah,
ring
yeah.
with the crest on.
Yep.
I just sit down and meditate,
Is there anything specific with it?
waiting for the
No.
demon.
It is just the signet ring.
I'll just hold out my pinky and compare it to the ring on my finger to see if they look exactly the same.
It is exactly the same. And you have an eye for this as well. It is not fake. It is not fake.
What a coinkydink.
Why is
You
it so
have
similar?
a same.
Yeah, this is a family crest. My family crest.
I open one eye.
And you should be very careful with that rose. It might be extremely poisonous.
I didn't touch the thorns because of that, I think.
And it might also be a homing beacon to tell people where it is.
Should we throw it out? Like junk it?
I don't know, because I think the assassins found me because I picked up the box with the rose in.
Get rid
So
of
they
the
were
rose.
after you?
It's complicated.
Okay, everybody, enough with the secrets.
I
Lay
am
the
trying to
secrets
talk
on the
her.
table.
It's Thalion like a like shut the fuck up, look.
He is
speak.
trying to talk, Valiant.
It's been, as you would say, one of those days.
So the secrets.
It isn't so much secrets as my way of trying to protect you by keeping you away from that part of my life. I don't even know where to start at this point. I don't even know if I'm born.
You what?
You what now?
I thought this is a bit problematic because everything that I thought I knew might have been a lie. So I'm not really.
Saying anything.
Thank you, Thalion, for those comforting words
I smack
in
him
my.
with a halfling fart.
You stink, Valion.
Yes, I guess I do.
Okay. Taking it easy, ignoring him, because that's the only thing that's gonna help here. So, what I'm trying to say with me not wanting to involve this part of my life with us is because I sort of ran away from home because my mother decided that it would be better if I was dead. And
Oh,
she
my
had-
mother tried to eat me too, so I mean, I feel you.
Uh-huh. I'm
I
really
too
glad we
am.
have this connection. Now it feels a lot better.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. My mother also has access to a league of assassins, very well trained, highly skilled tracking assassins, which you met. She's also a duchess. She also works directly under the Queen of the Crowlands, and And she's a special individual that when she sets her mind on something, she usually gets what she wants. And I was trying my absolute hardest to not get this group associated with my old self.
And who is this old self?
So,
She,
do you want us to call you by your birth name or the name you've given us?
I don't know if I have a birth name.
Well, we
So
know it's not Brill.
I mean, that name I made up because I liked it.
No, Brill. Brill is nice. Brill
Yeah, Brill
Mackerel.
you made up.
Yes.
Though this person that you're looking at is actually named Brianna, but that is another question entirely.
Who is Annabelle?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's talk about that.
Aren't we already?
We are.
Oh, we are. Okay.
Yeah.
We're slowly getting there, easing into it.
So,
Some have hard time building puzzles.
I am gonna shift into what Annabella looks like. So I'm getting like brown curly hair, that's light wavy hair, and my paler skin, and like all of that.
Whoa, so this is actually you?
It is a bit more complicated than that. This is Annabella, who I thought I was born as. Well, more or less, I was molded into being by my mother. And this is also the person she has been trying to make disappear, because I have, at least from what I thought, which might just be completely wrong now, but from my perspective, I thought it was because I am heir as a parent to the Gloom Warden and next in line for the Duchess title. But I also have a younger brother, which I think she would prefer as the next in line. So I'm in the way.
And who is this brother?
Oh, this brother is a very sweet boy, which I love a lot.
Okay.
I think I do, at least.
And he likes you.
He's very young, so I don't know if he's in the age where he can really form that form of attachment. I would assume that he is around 3 or 4 now.
Oh.
Which I would assume is quite old for a goblin, but for a human.
Yeah, I was
it's not
gonna
really.
question. I'm trying to figure out what age realm that is. 2 months.
It's like 1 day. It's like 2 days for a goblin.
It's a very small little one.
And the main reason why my mother did not want me, or at least so I thought, to be the successor of the title, is because I am what you would call a bastard child.
We got more in common. That's exciting news.
What's that?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
It means that she's not pure race.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I mean, you're more right than you think you are, I think.
You're half something?
I mean, in some cultures, that is a bad thing, and some cultures it's a really good thing. Apparently, as I read your face, that's a bad thing in your culture.
In my culture, it's a bad thing when it's even the same race.
So
if it's the wrong
Ooh, those are tough
parent.
ones.
You're
The
half
issue-
something.
The issue here is I did not have the correct father to be pure blood. But she thought I was consumed together with the correct man.
What type of heritage are you of?
I am not sure anymore. But, I mean, since we're doing this now, I'm just gonna shift appearance again. And this time, my hair loses all form of pigments and gets like stark white. And very long, like all the way down to the ground long.
Almost like a cloak behind
Oh
her.
yeah. My body frame gets a bit thinner, almost fragile looking, and my features gets very like, how to say, plain, like no form of
Androgen?
sharp features at all. My eyes are slightly bigger than what you would expect from a humanoid. They're also completely white, and I have dark rings around my eyes and no pores visible at all. And
Mood.
this this would be my race. I am what you call a changeling.
Oh, a changeling. I read a lot about you.
We don't know that Leon's a changeling, right?
One of us does. Two of us.
I read a lot about changelings. I never thought I would see one, because they change appearance. That is amazing. I'm glad to finally meet one.
I am very happy for that.
And I'm very honored.
I scoot over towards Rail.
Before that, inside
Put
your
away
head,
that magnifying glass.
inside your head, you hear,
See, we can trust the cleric. It is time to befriend him, my child.
Oh God, please no.
Oh, he has plans for you.
I pick up Rail's hands, and you're beautiful, whatever way you want to present to us.
I mean, this is a surprise, but a welcome one. I mean, when we saw Blink as a goblin from a very nice cat, and
Anyone
Definitely.
else has
You're
some?
saying that I'm not as pretty as Rail? What is this?
I mean, you know what I mean.
Shut up.
No,
So-
You got it.
somehow
Please
we
tell me.
somehow we are cousins. Goblins and
Half
half-orcs.
cousin.
Half
Well,
cousin.
sure. Cussing from the left.
Oh God, step cousin.
So,
Oh.
whoever you want to present towards us is fine. We accept you for who you are, in what form or shape.
I never really doubted that. I'd say I didn't doubt you wouldn't. It's more of a. It is not safe. It's always a risk. Usually people don't like changelings because, well, we can easily, look like anyone, and that sort of puts people at a bit of on guard.
Well, I'm
I think
happy
it's stupid.
you finally revealed yourself and told us this. But the situation being as it is, what are we going to do?
I think that maybe you should apologize, Fad. To Rill.
Why?
Because now you know why she has been acting a certain way, and you have never given her a chance.
I have questioned her all
Yes, but-
the time.
Exactly! And that's why you should apologize.
But she just revealed things that proves my point.
No, it proves that you didn't understand why she was doing it.
Leading
you
us
didn't-
into
it-
danger.
No, all she did
No.
was protect us.
Exactly.
Okay.
She didn't want anything bad to happen to you. The same reason why I told you about siring and my past. I look at Garble like, oh fuck.
So your mother is a duchess, and your brother is a baby, and
Well, my father clearly would have been a changeling then, if I now was born.
and you have no idea who your father is.
No, I do not.
I imagine it would be very hard to find that out.
Yes, it would be because of the nature of, well, this.
We had the same problems at home because nobody knows who's related to who. It gets confusing.
I am
Don't you have to sign papers and stuff like that before,
I don't even know if I obviously must have someone that is my parents, but I don't know who they are.
Of course. Does it never happen that to, the parent and the child,
Oh, it happens a lot. That's
okay.
why there's like a family tree that goes around.
Yes.
like an infinite 8.
And infinite 8. Yes.
It's just a family
You
tree
should
never
start a
ends.
town
It's
or
pretty
something where you
amazing.
actually keep track of,
By the way, talking about relatives and friends and all this, Leon needs the scepter and Vika to achieve his goals. And Vika being inside the scepter, he kind of gets 2 in 1 if he gets the scepter. Maybe we should try to talk to her, release her from that horrific place,
Yeah, and his goals are to
to restart the world.
purge.
Is the bag still with the periton, by the way? We don't have the things
I
here.
would
Right?
no. I would
I
suggest
have
that
the bag on me.
You have the bag on
I
you.
would have
picked
it,
the
yeah.
bag with
Is
me.
Okay,
the,
good,
is the
good.
scepter
She's
still
specifically
poking
said
out?
that.
Good.
No, the scepter is not poking out. She, huh? No, you had it in your hand.
I had
Did
it
you
in
put
my
it back?
hand. Yeah, I put it back.
Yeah. Okay, just to.
Well, maybe
Holding
you
the
can
scepter.
ask him, Thalion. Maybe he will give you a chance to speak to her.
What?
He didn't talk to me, though, but I mean...
What?
She's saying that you could talk to the Mad God or a Mylorian, whatever you want to call him.
Yes, you called?
And you can hear in your head.
Can we
Really?
call him Stan to make it more easy?
Do you want to talk?
I
Do
guess
you
we
wanna
will do
talk?
this now then. Can you release her?
I could.
Are you talking out loud? or
Yeah, I'm
is it-
talking out loud.
Oh, yes, I could.
Is she awake?
If he
Who are
apologizes.
you talking? Oh no.
If he apologizes for everything he has ever told you, I will give him back what he presumed to be his only kin.
He's doomed.
Or I would gladly like to talk with him. Give him the scepter, dear.
Oh.
I'm just gonna fish out the scepter and hold it towards Thalion.
Mm, what are you doing?
You said you wanted to get her out, did you not?
I am not touching that.
Like a phone. It's for you.
If it would be. How about? How about I just keep I hold on here, and you just take your hand here. Will that make you feel safer?
No. That makes me feel more unsafe.
At least he's honest.
Just touch the tip, Thalion. Just touch the tip.
Thalion, if something bad happens to you, I promise I will help you.
He
I
said
trust
he
you,
wanted
Blinky.
to talk to you. This is your chance to talk to him.
Well, what the hell? I grabbed the scepter.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's trust someone like that.
This is a shit decision, but I love it.
Yeah, you're fucked. I'm sorry, buddy.
And
Got a backup
your
character
vision
already?
Out
turns
of luck.
your vision turns black. And in your mind, you hear this.
Well, hello there.
That one is big.
Can
No.
they see how I react when I answer, or do I just stand there?
You will just stand there.
Okay.
This is all happening in your mind.
Oh man, I expected this.
Who are you?
Finally, we had a bit of talking.
Ah, it's you.
And behind you, you feel a hand.
Yes, it's me.
And you turn away, the hand is gone.
I've been studying you for quite some time, child.
Well, I'm sure you have.
Yes, a fine specimen of an elf. Tell me, why are you mocking my herald so much? Are you afraid of the darkness?
Or have you just, and you feel that both hands behind you.
Or have you just become the darkness itself?
I don't know.
Don't worry, I will not hurt you. I just want you to know one thing.
Okay.
You should be nicer to her.
Or else she will kill me?
Oh no. Because in the end, she will hold your life at the end.
What have you been doing to her?
Oh,
You talking about, and you see the child just morphs into existence.
her? Well, I just known a little bit about the truth about her.
Release her, please.
Oh? What should you do? Tell me, oh brave Thalion.
What?
What would you do to me? Do you want to kill me?
I
you-
guess I can't.
You can see a mask morphing behind Vika. And this very jester mask with this one side, almost like a theater mask, and it's like morphed, and you can see the, like blood running towards its eyes.
You want her back, don't you?
Yes, I do.
What is she worth to you?
Well,
Would an apology be sufficed?
an apology?
Yes. To your friends. You shouldn't mock your friends.
I haven't mocked anyone. I have questioned things.
Did you get your answers?
And all of a sudden, the mask just goes in your face.
I can give you your answers, Salion.
Well, you are the laughing god.
Oh, please.
How
Call me
can I
my
trust
Mario.
you?
Who would you else be trusting?
I don't know.
Exactly. I'm just here to show you some truth.
Well, what do you need to release Vika?
Apologize. Sincerely to Rill. And I will give you the truth and the release of your Vika.
How could I ever... I haven't...
Well, you should just throw the dice at the chaos then.
I have never said anything that isn't true. What should I apologize for?
Your truth is not the truth, my friend. Your truth is based.
You can see he takes his hands around Vika's head.
Is based on a lie.
Well, everything so far feels like a lie.
So start opening the truth doors then.
Everything I have believed in... I don't know. I just want all this to end.
I assure you want to, and it will end. In time. But not here. Oh no. You have too many doors to open, my dear Thalion.
So, how am I supposed to be sincere?
That's up to you if you want your kin back. And you return back. And it's just like a split second. He just touches and he just releases it.
We done?
Happen, fellow.
That was quick.
Uh,
How does it smell?
better.
Oh.
Okay. Real. You have been very honest this evening, whatever.
Early afternoon, I think.
I am glad that you opened up to us finally. And I still feel that you have led us into some really bad situations. But I guess you had good intent. I'm sorry for being so hard to you.
What did he do to you?
He explained some things, I think. I have trust issues, I have to admit that.
I think we all do in this group. It's okay.
Yes, I'm glad we are all sharing secrets.
Well,
Inside my head, it's like, I want out of here! I need to go to the forest and live
The
peacefully.
dome is closed. You cannot leave until therapy is over.
well,
My body is aching and screaming, but outside I'm totally calm.
I'm just gonna take the scepter since I'm holding it out in the open now and just hold it close to my chest, just like this.
I don't know what that mad god has told you or done to you, but I'm sorry.
And as a dungeon master, are you sincere? Or are you lying?
How the hell am I supposed to be sincere?
Roll a deception.
Then you roll a deception check.
Please, masquerade.
See if you can decept the god of madness.
Wow!
Real, you can make an insight, or everybody in this bubble can make an insight check if they want to.
What, dude?
Oh, I'm so gonna do that.
Galbod, you instantaneously know that he is fucking lying. This is not sincere. Real, pick up that as well. And Blinky, you start to pick up bits and bits that it's probably is not
Can I
sincere
get
at all.
advantage since I don't trust him at all?
Sure. Why the hell not?
Wow. Wow.
I don't
No.
know, it's
No.
worse.
You kind of believe him.
Yeah.
Or well, you're hoping to believe him.
You are easy to lead.
Vidalius wants to think the best of people.
Yes. Maybe he's changed his ways since 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Well, Thalion, I guess it was a valid try. Thank you for that.
So, what do we do now?
Valid try. It sounded really sincere and honest apology.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you down when you did such a good job at faking. But if he would have been sincere, then he would have gotten what he wanted.
Well, I am trying.
I don't see
I'm
Vika here.
agreeing he's a dickhead, but
I'm
sounded
trying
sincere.
to trust you, but it's hard.
No, Vidal, you don't
We'll get to that
understand.
point later.
If he would have been completely sincere, Vika would have been here now.
Maybe take time.
Is there a time limit?
Mr. Goat. He lied.
Maybe it takes longer for dickheads to get their request answered.
That seems like a plausible explanation, though I don't think that is the reason now. So maybe in a few days or weeks or months or years or something like that.
Couple of decades.
Well, could you at least just go to the dinner and...
You see, there's a bit more to unpack. here.
And that's why I have issues.
Go
yeah,
on.
Because you always assume that it's about something that I have done every time I say that.
Well, what is the issue?
The issue is that whilst you were talking to this Leon de Tré, I also was talking to Leon de Tré.
There's two of them.
there's
Wait,
more.
what?
As
Ooh.
you can see, this is a bit of a...
There's
But
One
maybe it's
fucking
because
thing's
the
up.
thing you said to me.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
So the one...
I was trying to remember the medallion, but I don't.
No, yeah, that was good. Good try. Also, when you're talking, I have to go to the toilet. It is
Right,
so.
okay.
Go pee pee.
I will.
Oh.
But I trust you. I trust you.
Yeah.
Hey,
We both run to Leon's
that
place
inside.
and we kill him while he's gone.
Could we burn
Hello,
the
Robin.
entire
We just
city?
killed Leon.
We had rolled while you were away. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah. We rolled openly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
yeah, or at least I think it happened at the same time. I'm not sure if it was at the same time. It might not have been at the same
But
time.
unless he can duplicate, I guess it wasn't at the same time.
That's
Byron told me
be,
something really important too. He
yeah.
was confusing me a lot because he said that I told him that Leon is a blood mage, and I told him a lot of things because he wanted to rob him. I was like, no, we shouldn't do that. That's insane. Why would we do that? And then he said, like, oh, I could easily smack him in the head because he's an old man that's just super weak. I'm like, what? And he questioned if I even met the guy. So is there more than one that is a weak old man?
Because in that case, it would count as 3.
Yeah.
We had 3 Leon on our
How
One-
do we
Yes.
know how to kill? We were still killing him, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You will
I
have a
don't
hard
know.
time, Garbod. You need to kill 3 of them.
Which one killed
Oh,
you?
that just- yeah, I don't want to kill.
That
It's
is
not hard to
also
kill 3 people. It's hard to kill the right one.
We don't even know if he is 3 people.
No, we don't. We know nothing, but it's very confusing.
so. What we know from what Blinky has told us that if they are 3, then one is an old man that you can whack on the head with a staff.
And that's
He
not-
said he could whack him in the head and kill him in one like without any problems. And I was like, what?
Okay.
Could he be disguised as a younger person than he really is?
Is he a
Well,
changeling?
Yes.
No offense.
Yes. Because the one that I spoke to is also a changeling.
He's not your father, I hope. Please
That is
be
fine.
sincere.
That is an interesting question, yes.
If I let me, the thought has crossed my mind, and I'm kind of like not really vibing with the idea right now. If that makes sense.
Would you have anything against me killing your father, possibly father?
Tried to kill me.
So
Sort
does he
of.
know?
Wait, he tried to kill you?
There must be more changelings
wait,
than you
wait,
and your
wait.
father.
Hey, hey, hey,
Well,
Wait. Did Leon try to kill you?
No, no, not well. I mean, the thing that Carbon spoke about, frying your brain
Yeah.
thing. So I met him at Leon, which wasn't Leon, but either way, came to visit me at my hotel room, which I was very confused with.
Right. I killed him.
He was very angry. He looked at my. I was looking as Annabella right then because my mother is working with Leon, I think. Or maybe she's not, and they're rivals. I'm not sure of anything anymore, okay?
I think they're working together.
But the changeling Leon hates Mama. Really hates her, and he also really, really hates me. And I apparently have done something very terrible to this person that I don't remember doing.
Byron said the same thing. He said you did something really fucking terrible to someone and he wants to hurt you so badly when you least expect it. Not now, later.
I am so confused.
I am very
You
confused
are
too.
confused. Funny.
Alan, what do you want to say?
A really long shot here, but I mean, not to step on anyone's toes, but changelings and mimics are somewhat a little bit the same, aren't they? They change forms. What if Chester here smells you, and then he can smell a changeling, and we can find out who it is?
Oh,
I mean, it was
Bloodhound?
thank the heavens. I thought you were going to suggest that Chester would be my dad.
really hope that your mom didn't
Chester.
shag chest.
Chester looks closest to the mouth and go. Looks up at you.
Oh, she was just joking, Chester. No. Oh, yeah, yes.
Yes, I
You
am
know.
sorry, God, but I should think more highly of you. I am. That is actually
So
a good
now-
idea. That is a really good idea. I will gladly have this Chester smell me.
Chester, would you smell real?
Make a persuasion check.
Well, I pick out my hammer. Smell.
Wait,
make
could
a
Chester,
persuasion check with advantage.
could
Yes.
Chester eat the rose without dying?
We're not gonna hurt
You can give
Chester.
him the cyanide pill. That I don't know what it is yet, but
We're not gonna hurt Chester.
Yeah, let's not try to feed the poor creature things that might hurt it.
Does Videl see the pill and ooh, candy?
if he does, I'm sitting around a pile. I'm not like, "Dad, no."
I was thinking
19.
about
Oh,
Rose.
hey,
With
I'm
a-
19.
With a natural 20 or a 19, you want to sniff, you know. And Chester politely, like, the chest go, "Mm," and waits for you to lean on to sniff.
Go ahead. He's not dangerous.
I'm just gonna hold out my hand for it to sniff on.
As you come closer, it opens up the chest, and out comes this very elongated, very weird-looking, like purple-ish tongue. And as it comes closer, you can see it. Where usually a tongue has pores, hair starts to grow out from it, and it starts to like clung around your hand, and it makes this twitching motion around your finger and goes back into the mouth and and looks up at Garbod.
Good one. We're gonna use that later.
You're just
Here.
gonna randomly shove the chest in someone's face and like stand still for a moment.
I
That
would
is the plan.
maybe could pick it up at a distance now when he has such a strong scent.
Yes.
Me?
More like an
Chester?
alarm clock.
Chester,
you
you're
know?
gonna warn me when, and you're gonna tell me when you smell this again.
But
Maybe if I put a mouth on Chester, he can speak when he senses a changeling.
I'm
Ah,
gonna
yes.
You can do that with a spell because
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
put any command.
As
about it.
Blinky is saying this, I'm gonna try to telepathically communicate with Chester to see if his intelligence is high enough to actually
Okay.
have a conversation, because I can telepathically commune with everything that
Okay.
can hold a conversation.
Okay.
Oh,
You
God.
telepathically enter Chester's mind. What do you want to do?
Hello, Chester? Can
Oh,
you understand me?
Fuck. Who
Oh,
talk?
he-
Who talk? Fuck.
He has Tourette's.
Fuck. Who voice talk? What? Fuck.
I raise my hand and wave at him.
It looks at you.
Meat.
No,
Fuck.
no, yeah, me to talk.
Fuck.
No, thank you.
What?
Hi, nice to know you.
Fuck.
Fuck? No.
Wow.
I'm just gonna stop and look at Garbod and like, he's a very lovely person. I spoke a bit with him.
Oh, what does he say?
I feel
I love.
And looks up at Garbod.
Oh,
he says that he really likes
Fingers. Tasty.
and I
He
think
got
he
the
likes
wrong
to eat
intentions.
you as well. And he also says foul words a lot.
Bad Chester. You need to teach us some manner.
What? He says fuck. I fuck.
He does have a point. You have sort of taught him to use this language yourself.
I've taught Chester stuff.
Yes. Yes. Finger. Give me. Finger. Food.
He
now.
wants to suckle your fingers.
He can have food.
Do you stop your fingers in
I stop him with rations.
I have goop. Like
Close enough.
like meat goop.
I take out the thing that we were eating at Arka's place.
Yeah?
This might be a bad idea. What if that is, human?
It is human.
Yeah, you said so before, which is, I was trying to bring it out in a kinder. Yes, it is human, and I'm not sure we want Chester here to get a taste for human.
Excuse me, what are we doing?
Yes,
Eating a chest.
I have a question.
Got a bit sidetracked, okay? Yes?
I have a question. How, in this world, would a mimic reproduce something with a changeling?
No. What? No. We just
You can
want
ask
Chester here. We just
How
want
would
Chester
that-
here to find the changeling.
No. But how would that work, even?
I find. I smell.
Wait.
It smells here. Here. Smells. Yeah.
Could
Speaking
a
of-
mimic do mimic reproduce in a?
Why do we care, Videl?
It's an interesting question, though, isn't it?
I am sure you all that later on, when it is not such a stressful and awful evening, day, whatever, and we are potentially going to have dinner with
Your
1, 2,
father?
or 3 Leons, and on top of that, I promise you all that I will sit down with Chester when I have a moment, and I will write a book on everything that he thinks. But right now it's a bit much, okay?
Rill, if Leon would be your father, does he know that?
I don't know. This is
I-
the thing with changelings?
I think this dinner could be very informative. Are everybody up
Especially
for
if it
dinner?
isn't the real Leon the Tur who tried to kill us.
But with Chester's help, we might know.
Yes.
The changeling Leon showed his changeling self to me every time we spoke. And he also said he wanted to do extremely violent things to me and watch me die.
Well, that
It was extremely graphic in the things he wanted to do, to such a point that I think that Garbot would have either get aroused or disturbed. I'm not sure which.
Well,
But why?
sitting here.
Why does he want you dead? Or why does he say those?
I think I've done something that I don't remember, which is also when he asked me things like, asked me if I was born, and I mean, I of course thought I was born, but now I'm not sure if I was born. And then it's
Well, if I put it like this, what is our goal with all this?
I can say that when I spoke to my Larian, he told me I'm a very different goal.
Mylarion, is that the laughing god?
Yes.
He seems truthful.
I mean, it's sort of his thing, isn't it? Amongst other things. The thing is, I don't think he's the kind of guy who would go into family therapy, even though he would really need it. But he seems to have a feud with his brother.
He has a brother? Oh my god.
And I think this brother might be the one pulling the strings on all 3 potential Leon.
And who's that? The crying god?
I would be kind of poetic, but I was a bit distressed when I got the information, so I didn't really ask at that moment.
You know what? Should we all just leave? Should we just get the hell out of this?
And what will that solve?
Well, not dying or being
Aren't they gonna try to
possessed
find
by
us?
weird things and.
There is an issue, though. Blinky's friend is in the chateau,
I need
and I am not
help
gonna
him.
leave him there if she deems him important to her.
Why is he still there?
He stayed behind to. He said I should leave, and he gave me this book, and it seemed really important, and I really need to look at it.
Let's look at the book
Okay.
and hope that maybe he kills Leon or whatever.
He was fighting
Also-
one of the assassins as I left him. And the assassin is. I don't remember. No, never mind.
That's Rill's mother's minions.
Yes.
I mean, not per se. They're more assassins for hire for the noble society of the Crowlands.
Is this all a family feud?
I really hope not, because I did my absolute best to just keep you separated from that.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Clearly, because for some reason they knew that Annabella and Rill and my changeling form are the same person. Something that I have only, from what I know at least, told two people, which would be, well, technically I only told Blinky, and then I told Vanessa that Brianna was also Annabella, but Vanessa never saw my real form. Yes, I'm gonna now speak about myself, as I have a lot of names and a lot of people I keep track on. I'm sorry for that.
And everyone's like, why don't you trust Rill? It's kind of hard, okay, sorry. That is sincere, sorry, because I want to trust you.
Yeah, but I'm just explaining to you. It's understandable that you didn't trust her. But now you should see why she pretends to be other things, because people don't like changelings. You saw how you reacted when I was a goblin, and she realized. You saw. She saw how you reacted when I came out, and then you expect her to be just like, I want to do the same. I trust that they will not be harsh on me.
Well, if. You should have told us earlier, but yeah.
We
But
didn't
the reason
ask.
that as well
Oh,
as the
are
fact
you.
that I
Never
didn't
mind.
see the reason to involve you in my family feud when it had absolutely nothing to do with all of this. The
But
only
it has all to do with all of
reason, but
this.
it didn't.
Okay.
Not from the
Didn't.
beginning.
It only
Well, then it was
started
just
when I
moss monsters
realized.
and hags and other foul creatures. But that's in the past. Let's move on.
It would be really weird for her to just, hello, I'm a changeling, named Annabella, when she's trying to hide from that past.
Yes,
Now,
that is true.
now we are involved, she's telling us everything. There is
Yes, and I'm very happy about that. But what do we do now?
Speaking of everything, I turn to Videl.
Hmm.
I have a question for you. Just since we're being honest and things. Why does Siren say that I shouldn't trust you? And that that goat folks are doing weird things in the mountains, and that some weird goat female rubbed his fur the wrong way? What does that mean? In prison?
Did a goat folks sit in prison? Oh, I did that too.
What?
But no. I really don't know.
Can I do
So,
insight on that?
I'm apparently very bad at asking people about their past. So, Videl, would you please enlighten us about your past?
I mean, we've been trying to ask him this a lot of times.
Now,
You don't need to tell us everything. I just want to see if, like, are you doing some kind of... Should I be
Yes.
being concerned about your past biting us in the ass?
it
He
might.
needs to tell us everything.
I don't
No,
know.
it doesn't.
We're on a
So-
time limit here.
Yeah. Long story short, a dragon killed my family, my tribe.
Really?
That is what I've come to know.
So, what if that also was Leon?
Might be.
What kind of dragon was? I'm sorry for asking, but do you know what kind of dragon it was?
A
Like
white
color?
one.
A white one?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Videl. I hug him.
I hug you back. I really don't remember anything of it because I was just a calf.
Chester jumps closer to Garbod.
I lived in a tribe, Usmerguldendar tribe, and always felt like an outsider. And that is why I'm out here now to find out why my real tribe was slaughtered.
But then the information in the journal must have been very interesting to you.
Yes,
The one from the necromancer.
yes.
Right. And
I
that's
still have
what you said to Akka, that you were searching for something. That's it? You were searching for the dragon or what happened?
Answers.
Oh.
Speaking of answers, should we look at that book?
Yeah, I'm definitely want to look at that book.
Yes, let's look at the book.
I open it.
Make an investigation check.
Stand around me, everybody.
Should we all do that?
Yeah,
Or-
everybody. Huddle up and let's do this as a team effort.
Should we roll separately or do Blinky get advantage?
I believe in
They
you.
decide on you. What do you guys want to do?
If we do it separately, maybe all of us
Okay,
can gather
I mean-
different information.
Let me do this. If you guys helping Blink it, you will have advantage. But if everybody's going to do it, I would say everybody get disadvantage because there are
I'm just
5
gonna
people
help
looking in a book.
Blinky.
I see no problem with that.
So we're all reading over her
No.
shoulder.
No,
I am not
give her
interested in
advantage,
reading.
please.
Yeah, advantage
That's
to
way
Blinky.
better.
Do whatever you feel like.
Yeah, sure.
Are we rolling all of us or one?
You
What we're
roll
doing.
with advantage, my dear.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
It's an investigation. Okay, that's 26.
Hmm. Looking through the book, this is a journal, and it's very closely and very thoroughly written in Elvish. But you see some very interesting pictures in it.
Well, shit!
I give it to Falion.
As you are looking throughout the pictures, however, there are some things that you can determine without knowing Vendrahil. And that is images of... It looks like the map, and you see a familiar map going towards the Black Mountain. But there is a cross on the Black Mountain, but it's one point where you can see there's a larger, like a circle and then an X, and that is on a position called on the map at least. It's called Frostheart Bastion. And as you turn the page, you see images of it, which presumably looks like dragons.
Is there a white one?
It is written in black and white, so it's very hard to determine. And it's written in Vendrail, and also.
Yeah, ma'am. And if the dragons on the pictures were white.
Yeah, but the
Make
book is in
a
black and white.
history check with
Oh,
disadvantage.
the whole thing is black and white. Okay, well,
You can. Well, it's a very detailed shape. You can roll a history check with disadvantage, though.
I have no clue what dragons look like. I don't
Okay,
even
then
think I
you
should
just
roll.
automatically
I-
know.
No, I'm just holding it up to Falion.
Read! It's in Elvish!
Make an
Why-
investigation check.
I will.
There's dragons in the book, Videl.
Does he get an advantage
One-
if I help him?
Yes.
I was just gonna ask that. Help me to interpret this.
Give it to Chester.
I will roll again.
And Chester now turn into Shredder.
As they're
Oh,
doing
God.
this, I want to start to identify everything on the ground. But I'm not gonna do it with my bagpipe. I'm gonna do it with a flute, like.
That's
Don't
Do
wanna
you read-
disturb you.
Where do you read? Do you read from the beginning or do you read from the dragon stuff?
I read at the dragon section.
Okay. Apparently, the notes are written in. It's a very like. Whoever wrote this in Vendrahill knows the language pretty damn well. It is very poetically written. It's almost like in the old ancient Elvish tongue, but it has a. It's still written in Vendrahill, but it's written in such a way, and the flurry of the style of the writing make it almost looks like that it's resembling Asmiroria, the Latin of Elvish, kind of the ancient Elvish that the Empire wrote
So
previously.
Vendrahill is the normal Elvish.
So if I'm gonna tell it, Asmilori is like together. It's like Latin mixed with haiku. It's very poetish and it's very like it's not a functioning language that it tries to like have a conversation with, but it's very poetic and like it's very posh.
Okay.
But Vendrahill, that is the Elvish determination that they took the words from Asmilori and made Vendrahill, and you can actually talk with each other.
That's good.
So it's written in Vendrahill, and it writes. It is personal notes about the Frostheart Bastion. That the individual who has written it is very interested in whatever transpired at this location, and is hunting a white dragon that has been presumably nested in the mountains close by. And this individual is very interested in this specific location because there have been reports from old dwarvish military that it has been some magical frost that has just erupted on the air, around the area, around. It's like
Magical what?
a magical frost and ice has just protruded out from the ground, just out of nowhere, and hurting the fauna and the flora all around this area. And they have calculated it's about 2.5 kilometers away from the bastion, out in a circle, just affecting this area. So whatever this individual knows about the area, seemingly to pique the interest of it. And whoever wrote this believes there is some sort of a dragon magic that he is interested and wants.
You say this out loud, or?
Yes. I read loudly.
As he is reading, I'm gonna fish out my 1, 2, 3, I think 4 letters that I have that are all written by Leon Detré, but I don't know if they're all with the same handwriting because I don't know if there's like 1, 2, or 3 of him.
Mm-hmm.
So first I'm gonna try to see if all my fucking letters have the same handwriting.
No, they're not.
Of course they're not.
Also, you find a name for the dragon as well. And it says Noragast.
Then comes the next question. Does any of the letters I have match the handwriting in the book?
No.
Cool.
How old does the book look?
With the determination together with Blinky, it is rather recent. It's very hard to determine. Well,
30 years or so, give or take.
yeah, give or take. Well, it should be. It is. It has seen. It has been used a lot. It is quite a collection of like. You have to spend like time with it to know everything. This is like the first pages of this journal. The journal, roughly with a 19 of investigation, roughly have about 300 pages. So it's a quite larger journal.
I could spend some time reading this and translating it if you want. Maybe not tonight, but over several nights.
Well, if it's... Why would... Oh. Maybe Siren took it because it's leverage? He said he wanted... that Leon didn't pay him enough? Maybe if he has this journal?
I flip a bunch of pages more to the end of the book and see if I find something interesting.
At the end of the book, the 3 pages on the end, it's blank. There's nothing. But the last one looks like you immediately read the interest of whatever you did in Rostpike. Piqued the interest of the life mushrooms and Fey blood.
Wait,
Greta's
Maybe.
journal?
piqued the interest of what?
Whatever you did with the moss monster.
You know,
It
when
has-
you presented the moss to the mushrooms, Valiant.
Yeah, when you did that,
Yeah.
Valium.
Yes, when you totally did that. That's how we all remember
Totally.
it.
Wait,
despite-
I put moss on mushrooms?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Told
it
you,
was
not you.
It was. You didn't do that.
That doesn't sound like me.
No, exactly.
It was
But it-
me.
But it seems to be like not in a very detailed one, but it's more like, how did they do that? Did they actually knew about the demons? Are we exposed?
Oh no, that is interesting.
Not grid us then.
Mm.
I mean, she worked for demons, but we. So with this
Yuck.
information,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
I flipped to the beginning of the book and
Uh-uh.
looked for some names or something.
Look for Siren's name. Or
With,
I
with
don't
the
Hollow.
for any name.
14, with the 14, you don't find any name. This person doesn't really write me, myself, and I. Kind of. It only reads like thoughts. Blah 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 blah.
Journals often begin with "This is the journal of blah blah blah."
Yeah, but this person seemed it's not a journal of like this is my life. It's more like a work journal, like keeping thoughts.
Did it look like the writing in the necromancy book or the other journal we found? Is it the same text?
It is not compared to anybody.
Okay, good. Good.
I believe that you will spend some time looking at it as well, but it doesn't represent anything of written text that you have.
I'm doing
So,
identify on all those things.
Yeah.
I know that Changeling Leon. I think his name is Nyx, but I'm not really sure.
Like your
He
bird?
No, my bird is named Nyx, and he's Nyx. Yes, let's
Nyx.
not make this complicated. It's already. Either way, when they fried my mind searching for information, I in return got information back because I am protected by my Patreon. And in that vision, or I would assume memory, I saw this Nyx with the mirror, with Bithra in it, and she sounded like a demon, and she told him to bring her the dragon heart. He looked younger at that point. I don't know if this is connected to us in any way.
I went to a little quirky shop here in town. Wanted to buy some magical items. But instead of paying gold, I could pay with the heart of a dragon.
Might be related. It's all very confusing. Oh, also I think this is really hard to say because I also have been a gullible fool. But I think fuck off.
Sorry.
I think Vifra might be my Lorian's brother.
Oh.
I'm not sure. It's a lot to take in one day. I haven't really had. I need to just center myself. I am also not really comfortable in this shape. I'm not really used to, you know.
You may change to whoever you want.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
Thalion?
Yes, please do.
Okay. I'm gonna change back to Brill or Brianna.
We wasn't that far off.
You change back.
So, okay, this feels a lot better. Hi. What do we do with the dinner? When I fled the mansion because I stole a memory from the changeling in kind of revenge because he stole something from me. It was heated, heat of the moment thing. I kind of regret doing that, but it is okay. It happened. I also cast sending to him in hopes that we could come to some form of agreement because I didn't really want him to be angry with me because if he now would be my father if I am born, I don't want to start this business on a bad batch.
But
Which
if I don't know much about changelings, but if they aren't born, what are they? Are they like summoned?
that is the thing that is also confusing me because in the vision that I saw from his past, the mirror was like smashed and there was like people running away from the mirror and there was people standing with him when they got this command from Vithra, which did not sound like Vithra at all, or not the Vithra that I have heard at least. And then we have the talk about mirror children, and everything is very confused. And he mentioned like I should go and like check with the circle of magi, and then my Lorian told me that my mother probably had mages do experiments on me at some point. So I am not sure if I am actually born or if I am created or if I popped out somewhere. I really don't know anything at this point, and it's very confusing
Wouldn't you
and
kind of
a bit
poetic
overwhelming.
think from a mirror? Do you are a changeling?
Maybe.
Like Vika? Maybe you're
Yes?
also a mirror child.
I don't know.
I really would like to speak to Vika.
Yeah, maybe you should have been more sincere then.
Well, maybe I could be more sincere now, as I know a lot
Good
more
luck,
than I did
dickhead.
like 10 minutes.
Second try.
I just see the mad god do like the Jurassic Park. You didn't say the magic word.
Oh, these nerds.
There is no try.
Love Jurassic Park, by the way.
Before I have some more information, so bear with me. I'm just gonna spew out all the information that I have to make you feel as comfortable as you possibly can and really confused. Great? Great.
Yeah.
You do
Now when
that.
we're all
You
friends
do.
here.
Great success.
Hey!
I also saw in a vision or a memory that I stole from him that I, apparently, at some point, had a shard of the mirror which I was supposed to, I think, place in the mirror. I'm not sure if this was the past, the present, the future, if it's something that has happened, if it's something that has happened in another realm, if it's in this realm. I should have shoved the thing in the mirror, but for some reason I didn't. I betrayed them that were with me, and it was a group of, I believe, 4 other changelings, a female and 3 males, and one of them was changeling Leon, which is Nyx now. And all of that was very confusing.
Yes, it is.
But I, instead of doing what I was supposed to do, just didn't, and I betrayed them, told them no, I'm here, come, something, and then I didn't see anymore.
Was you or was you in another person's perspective?
I was first in his perspective because it was his memory, and then I was in my own perspective because I was there as my changeling self with the other changelings that I've never met before. And then I turned into Annabella. But I don't think they called me Annabella, but it sounded like Annabella. But I'm confused. Maybe I was just dizzy because, oh yeah, you had a bad few weeks, Halion. How about betrayed? Maybe you can ask yourself if you've been born or not, or if you're just made up in a lab somewhere with mages.
All of a suddenly, on the top of the dome, you hear like a sploosh of water. And you hear, you hear a muffled voice outside go, huh? And you feel somebody, you see like a finger go, mom, on top of it.
I take him, just let them be there. It's not that they can get in, right?
Nope.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're
May
fine.
I ask you something, Rill?
Yes.
How long of your lifespan do you remember?
Well, I thought I had about 19, 20 years pretty good mapped up.
Does he go to the bathroom?
And now I don't know.
You remember yourself as a child.
I thought I did. I mean, I do. I do. I have memories. But
Maybe they're fake.
maybe I don't have all my memories. Maybe someone stole a few of them.
Yeah, they can do that.
Got
I'm
one.
looking into doing that, but I
Make
haven't
a history check. With advantage.
Yes, please. Cleric, friend, help me. You know changelings. You know magic.
I really hope I do. What?
History
Magic,
with advantage.
Please not be a wand.
Calder roll 2 ones.
Yeah,
18.
that's kind of
With advantage.
Advantage, Calder.
Oh, I can do better.
No, you can't.
Oh, no.
Actually,
18.
in the stories that you have
Yes.
heard, because you're very interested in folklore, and you
Yes.
have a little feeling about changelings, but this is not about changelings. You actually, very weirdly, you know that a creature that could change and alter memories is a hag.
Oh, really?
Oh my.
According to the good book.
Huh?
Please let it be.
And you turn up the page where you find hags.
No.
Hag.
In Garbot's religious book, there are some pages about hags.
Why does it say Rill was here?
Right here. Right in the center.
Up here in the right corner.
No, you gotta take a little bit lower. I read
Yeah,
this.
but what, Rill, have you written in Garbot's holy book?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, what's this?
I haven't.
What's in my book?
It looks like a human reproduction system of a
It
male.
does.
And Real was here.
I have to angle to get some information here. Who
I'm sorry,
painted
my
something in my book?
handwriting is a lot more.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that
a-
is not my handwriting.
No, that's a sloppy work.
Either way, hags. Really? 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 Wow.
I have forgotten about that, but now it clicked.
You think Akka did this? Or Greta?
Or
I-
sister of the...
Per, they found your note in Garble's book.
Yeah.
Oh,
Found
what?
it. Welcome back from the piss. What is this? Is this a human
Re-
organ? What is this? In my holy book.
It says Rill was here, right? In scratches.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is so not my handwriting.
Would you please tie... Here's a pen. And write that on this piece of paper.
Garbod, I have to
We did
come...
talk a lot about trust a minute ago.
Yes, let me explain this.
Yes,
I was-
yes. I closed the book and I will be thrilled to hear about this explanation.
I was very mad at Rill that day, and I wanted to get back at her
Yes.
because she drew stuff in my face and was very unpleasant.
You thought it would be funny to draw in the holiest book. in
Well,
the-
yes, and I admit it now because we are honest tonight, and that was a...
Let me be
Uh,
honest to you. I will
got
hit you, and then I will heal you.
Yes, you may hit me.
Oh yes, I hit
Just
him.
accepting.
You can roll an unarmed strike with advantage.
What? No,
I mean,
use
he's
the
not
hammer.
dodging.
Use the
He's
hammer.
taking it.
Oh yeah, then you do damage automatically.
Oh yeah, that's a 26.
Oh yeah, you can roll damage. Or well, you do damage. That is
4 plus 4 divine strike because this is.
oh, you do
divine.
divine strike as
Mhm.
boom, the holiest of fist in your face.
Ah, the holy fist in the face.
Do I fly out of the bubble?
No, but it hurts like a yeah.
Do I get like knocked out?
No.
Make a Constitution saving throw if you want to.
Yes, I do want.
That's
No!
my holy book.
I'm probably sitting on the
You
ground
hit him,
trying to not laugh.
Garbo, so you clock him in his jaw, and he is unconscious.
Well, now we can't
deserved it.
apologize.
That escalated.
So, I
And
want to
now-
be honest.
Get him back
yes.
up again.
And you heal him.
I heal him.
Oh,
Do you cure wounds?
Yes.
Okay. All of a sudden, you wake up, Valiant.
Ugh. I felt a sting of pain.
Oh, you heal back all of the, the shit you did to him.
I
Nice.
wiped some of the blood from my nose, and I
You
deserved
feel
that.
better.
I
but-
deserved that.
Yes, you did.
Grand.
And Rill,
Yeah.
I am really sorry.
See? I restarted its brain.
You knocked
gotta-
some sense into him.
gotta
Literally, I
insight
thought that
that
was just
shit.
something you said.
I mean, I'm also gonna incite that shit.
I'm busy.
At least I am sincere.
Yeah, but I mean,
He seems to be sincere.
We have made so much group progress this evening.
since we
The
are,
therapy bubble.
since we're honest, Garbod,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think your book is that holy.
Punch number 2.
You said what now?
I think you're misled by your.
Did you say my book isn't holy?
I mean, the book
Oh.
might be holy. It might just be that your order in itself. Not all of them seems to be what you would depict as the picture perfect order member.
Okay,
Let's
let's not
speak to the
question my
Pope.
full religion today. I have a lot to work on that. My temple, back home. Whatever happens down in the other cities might be corruption or something, and we can clean that up.
I've never
With
said anything
extreme
bad about your
prejudice.
temple. Like your temple.
I haven't been in your temple, at least in the basement.
I only know your temple is being attacked right now by goblins and Murak, but
Goblins.
How about we all just rest up now and get ready for dinner?
I need to dump some more information on you.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's been a lot, and I don't want you to go in there without all of the information. So, the last information I have is that the changeling Leon Nix, when I cast sending to him saying that I was sorry for like frying his brain out with like sort of unprovoked when he said I should leave. It was a lot. He finally answered, and he said that his master wanted me to come to dinner this evening
Where?
to the chateau, the Tres Chateau.
So it is 2, Leon, or 3, or 5.
If the master isn't like a fifth person at this point, like,
I would bet that the real Leon will be there.
I bet there will be at least 3 Leons.
and they would all sit there on a row and cackle together, and then they're all hags, and we can have a group hug. Ah!
I don't think there are more than one Leon.
Maybe.
There might be one original Leon, but
He might be in disguise, but I think it's only one.
So what are you doing, guys?
so
Identifying.
I have a meeting
I know-
tonight.
I know the identify is coming up. So let me do the identify. And yes, Kalle, you have also the thingy too.
I mean, I have another question before we decide if we're going to the dinner, which Mylarion said it wasn't a bad idea. Probably because he thrives on chaos, and it will probably be very chaotic, and he sort of thrives on that. But I mean,
What
he
else should we do?
said we should go.
Would he put
And
you
we
in harm's
need
way,
to-
though?
we need to check on Siren as well.
Yes.
Don't we?
Yes, we do.
The question is, who do I go as? I need help.
real.
Who do you wanna be?
I don't know.
I vote
Maybe
for real
s-
if I have a vote in it, but it's all up to you.
Would it be most respectful to go as yourself?
But I don't know what myself is at this point.
I guess the pale lady.
If I would respect. I mean. I don't know who he invited. Did he invite the changeling me, which is. I don't even have a name there. Or did he invite Annabella? Or. Like, who?
He did say to Thalion that he should bring Annabella, right? Specifically, yeah.
Who
You
do
go as wherever you want to go as. The one you feel most comfortable.
So no one has any indications on who I should go as then?
The one that makes you feel confident and strong. Right? Because
I am mostly looking for the one that fits the occasion the best, more so than anything else.
which would be Annabella, as it is a diplomatic talking.
Ah, but Changeling Leon wanted to hang her on a meat hook and have crows pick out her face.
So he
Oh,
gonna
no.
be a little bit pissed. Maybe we should let him be angry. He killed Garbod, someone did. We're angry too.
I mean, the Changeling Leon can clearly do the fry your brain spell.
Hmm.
So if there's two, like one that is a changeling that is just doubling for him, and then a real one, then they both know the same spell. And I also know that spell now, by the way. Just gonna put that out there.
Handy, but scary.
Yes.
But yes, I think we should go to this dinner, mostly because I'm worried for Siren.
Hmm.
Does Siren mean a lot to you, Pinky?
He means everything to me.
I mean, look at her. It's kind of obvious.
We will.
And he said, but he said I should leave, and if I didn't, then he would never let me be friends with him again. But I can't let him stay.
Well, I will now meditate on this and rest my mind because this has been very much information.
It's been eye-opening.
And I will see you later when we go to dine. And I sit down in the bubble and I close my eyes and
You do that.
I mean, I'm also gonna
The
take a short
identify-
rest.
They identifies before everything else.
Mhm.
You identify the cone first.
Mhm.
It is called the Cone of Inspiration. You find it in your. You can manage and you can find a item in the inventory if you want to.
Yes.
But for you to know, it is a wielder weapon.
Mhm. I know.
It is for bards only, and it is in a dormant state. And it is said you get information from, because it is a wielder weapon. You get information from it, and its music is the oldest form of expression in Vandaloria. There are even stories about the gods themselves sang songs to ease the minds from threat of the void and to raise morale of the weak-minded. This is part one of a set of cones.
Oh.
So there are
Is
several cones, but this is one of them.
Do they become a major cone?
Yes,
Ooh.
they become another type of cone, but you will not have that information right now.
they
But it's a
stack?
set. You can stack them on top of each other, and you make a cone.
It's like a cup. It's
It
like
is a
Jack
cup
Sparrow
cone,
when
yeah.
he tries to make that long.
Its final form is a saxophone.
Ooh. It's gonna be some jazz.
Right there.
But this item, when you're wielding it and using it, you have to attune to it. You will grant plus one bonus to your spells,
Oh.
and all your bardic inspiration gain an additional +1 to their roll.
Oh. That's nice. Good for you, guys.
Also, you do the Cone of Inspiration, the invisible ring. Well, it is not the ring you pick up. It is actually the pillow.
True. I was confused about that. Like, how will I do this? I can't.
It is called the Pillow of Illusions.
It is.
You can command it. It is not an atonement. You can command the pillow to take any shape that is. You cannot make like a person, but you can make an object that is as big as a tennis ball. You can command it to make this illusion, but it has to. The illusion is that it has to rest on the pillow. That's the only thing it does.
It can only be objects. Like
Only
or
be
can it
objects.
creature. Okay.
It only
That's
can be
pretty cool.
objects. Adamantian objects. It cannot be a living individual. It can be a ring. It could be a stone. It could be a coin. It can only be one object. It cannot be like a sack of many gold. Well, it can be a sack, but it cannot be multiple like gold coins. But it can be
parts of a creature.
no.
I was also thinking about that.
It is nothing that is organic.
Oh, okay, I was thinking about sacks, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Ew. The pill that you find out, it is not magical. So you will not gain any information of that. The black rose does not give any magical thing as well.
Can I make a medical check?
What about the
Sure, Kalle.
shard thing? That
Oh yeah, I will
there.
give it. I will give it to that. Did you do it on the black rose, Kalle?
Yes.
You look at it with a 15, and you figure out that this is poisonous.
Ow. Yes.
And the thorns are poisonous. And it is not. It is from another flower, though. There is a resembling nightshade.
Ooh.
It's good to stab someone with.
Yeah, if you want it, you're welcome to have it. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh,
Touch the thorns.
You know, with a 15, also nightshade poison or venom or whatever, poison, you can actually, if you do use it and use it in like an alchemist place, you can make antidotes for it.
Put it in my safe bag.
Okay, nice.
Not Chester.
And then the black
No.
shard.
You take the black shard and you identify this can be used as a focus for any spellcaster, and it is a part of a mirror, but the origin and the reason why you don't really know. But it's specifically a part of a magical mirror, and it can be used as a focus for casting spells.
Alrighty. I tell them everything that I find out about the things as I identify them.
Yep.
I'm hugging the pillow though, it's mine.
I mean, I'm gonna grab that shard. That's mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I am also gonna give Blinky a note. It's like a torn note, like looks like something was written on a paper and someone just split the paper in two.
Yeah.
So I am handing her the note, and on the note are teleportation coordinates to Karai, which is the capital of the Crowlands in Galgoreth.
Hey, do you see what I did there with the name? Karai! Because crow.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not even trying. I'm like, whatever.
Just a little quickie. What is the Crowlands? Is that a bad place or?
No.
No,
Well,
I mean,
it's a land in
if you're a
Galgoreth.
mage.
Yeah. In the land of Galgoreth, there is another land called the Crowlands. Do you know?
Galgoreth is like a continent almost, and then there's like tiny kingdoms within it, and the Crowlands is just one of the kingdoms.
Here is the map.
Okay, but
With
we
a
can take
bunch
it
of
after
crows.
the stream.
Huh?
We can do it later. I just
Okay.
We can
Want
have
to know
another
if it-
stream when we talk about your world, Robert.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah,
I
we
would
can
love
do
to
that.
talk.
We can have the talk.
The
Yeah,
world stream.
we will have
Yeah.
the talk. Yeah, with the world, I will definitely have a world building talk.
Because I feel like Blinky should have these coordinates.
What is this?
It's coordinates sort of to my home.
Oh,
Because I might at some point need to go and visit my mother, unless she comes here.
that will be an awkward situation. Sounds lovely.
Yeah, I would very much enjoy you all to come along as my chaperones.
If you want. Then yes.
At some point. I don't know when. I think we should just focus on the dinner.
Yes, I feel
Oh.
ready. Semi.
So, if anybody wants to do anything else,
Do we all
Or-
get a short rest?
I would tell you what. If you stand in a bubble or do anything else, I can allow you to have a long rest. To you rest up before the dinner.
We can have a long rest and get all our spells back?
You may, if you want to. But you have to then rest now, like lay down at the bubble.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Everybody lay down and nobody move. Let's do this now.
I am already
Then,
fine because
you-
I only need a short one.
If you do a long rest though, it will determine you will come towards that point of the evening though. It's very convenient, but
That's fine.
Oh, but when did I have my meeting?
at midnight. But the dinner the dinner doesn't just start at midnight. It's roughly about 5 or 6. So it's like you can have dinner for like 4 or 5 hours before the thing happens.
Okay. Well done.
So it's
Then it's okay.
okay. So I would allow you to do a long rest with your characters. And
Can
We-
we click it?
Yeah, do we click it now?
We're all sitting here
you
ready.
can click
Can
it.
we
Yes.
click it?
Yes, you can click it. Not a magical boss monster will erupt from the ground.
A
It's
million huge bats.
Swooping bats.
Yeah.
But with that, you sleep and you together in the bubble in this alleyway.
I mean,
You think about what happened, what you have talked with the honesty with people, and you sleep. And then you wake up, and the bubble fades as you all stand up. It is the later hours in Baril, and you realize that probably about now the dinner will commence. Is there anything else you want to do before you go to the dinner?
We should put all the things in the bag of holding. What the fuck do we do with the bag of holding? Are we bringing it?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
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 No. I think we put the bag of holding on your pretty friend, and then we put Nyx on top of your pretty friend as an extra set of eyes,
Mhm.
and then we just tell them to just fly off somewhere and stay hidden. And I mean, if one of them would perish, the other one can take the bag and keep guarding it.
Oh, right. I just wanted to. I gave the pill to Vidal also. If he could check what it is.
A nature check.
Nature check?
Yeah.
14.
It is a cyanide pill.
Excellent
When
for
you-
bringing it.
When you chew on it,
Die.
and it rapidly goes into your digestive system, you instantly die.
I licked that.
You did
Is
what?
that bad? I licked it. I wanted to see what it was.
Yeah, you're not dead, so you're fine.
Whew.
Don't do it again.
I mean, it's a capsule. She didn't get through the capsule, so.
The capsule itself is not dangerous, but it's the interior.
I think he doesn't know that.
Should we bring that?
What do you plan to do with it?
I don't know, but maybe it's good. Maybe we can do something with it.
And it doesn't look suspicious?
I'm very good with my hands.
I was more thinking that we're going to a friendly dinner and we bring a cyanide pill.
Well, for
Well, if he has
emergencies,
done something to Siren, I'm not gonna be so friendly.
we don't know how friendly dinner is gonna be.
I mean, we have absolutely no idea what we're walking into.
That's why I think
Gonna
we
be-
should have some cards up our sleeve.
Mm-hmm. Can someone mend my coat arm?
Sure.
It's just a fabric.
I
With
meant it.
elemental.
I want to really try and hide and conceal my frost dagger in my boot.
Mm-hmm. And you put it in your boot?
You think they're gonna ask us to remove our weapons?
Probably, I don't know. I
I'm
just
putting
want
on my
something as a backup.
I'm putting on my fancy boa that I have.
Mm-hmm.
That I never use. It is not fancy. It is literally dead animals sewn together. But I think it's really beautiful.
I need to get one of those
dashing.
assassin hand bows. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna change appearance again to Annabella this time, and then I'm gonna spend a few moments with prestidigitation and just clean myself.
Mm-hmm. Garbot, do you want to do something?
Just make myself look presentable. When I
Right.
clean my
He
weapon.
licks his hand, drags through his hair.
I clean on myself. I have manners. I'm a guy. Well, yes, nostrils slime makes the hair stand good.
Like a nice poof.
Yes. And if you rub it up, blow on it and rub it up, it gets like a nose.
Moisture?
Did you have that dwarven belt, Garbod?
Yes, I do.
So you have a big beard, or what?
I have a fancy beard,
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
which I
So, you can. What's fläta in English?
Braid.
Braid.
Braid it.
You could fläta it.
Fläta it.
Ja, fläta skägg.
Kan fläta skägg.
I think you're all looking fantastic as you are. I don't think you need to worry that much.
I just want to use this. I never get to use it.
I throw it around my neck.
It brings
All
out
right.
the color in your eyes.
Oh, thank you.
They're purple and white.
So, are you having dinner?
No. Oh, damn! Internet! Internet problem.
No.
Oh, wait. Are we back?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, ooh. When we walk towards the chateau,
Yeah.
I wanna stop Blinky, and I want to kneel down and wait for the others to walk away
Yeah.
from us.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in there, whatever you might get to know, remember, I always will protect you.
I will do the same to you. Thank you, Adele. Let's make him so uncomfortable, shall we? I'm gonna have such bad manners.
That is so suspicious.
So, full goat mode activate.
Oh yeah, they can't say that we're eating badly. It's just our nature, isn't it?
I'm gonna lick so many tables.
Oh, I'm gonna steal everything from the table to eat.
Yeah.
Oh my god. God damn it. I'm just preparing.
I just thought of something today. I want to engrave my initials to my hammer. So if I smack someone in the chest, it will says GG. Good game.
Or roll, but like.
Wow.
That's a really good idea.
I just thought of that today.
Of course you would.
So if it's with Divine Strike, will you burn the
Yes.
GG in a mark on them?
So I hit them in the face, it's GG.
That is amazing, Kalle.
Yes,
Yes. I will
thought of that
gladly.
today.
I will gladly allow it. Gladly.
I will add it to your weapon.
I'm looking for. Where are you, you silly goose? There you are. We're searching all over for you.
I feel like the group really coming together now. It's good.
Yeah, we are bonding more in this
Now all
session
of us
than
will
ever.
die.
Yeah, I was
Well,
waiting for it.
I still hate Thalion. He's
Yeah.
still a dickhead. But
The group is coming together because Blinky doesn't know that Thalion sold it.
yeah,
And somewhere
Oh,
in the back of my mind, I start to suspect Videl more than Rill.
just wait until
It's
I start
shit.
licking shit.
Mm.
Yeah, you lick shit. That's your thing.
You're starting to. Yeah.
No, I just read the chat. Garbod Heart Isabella. True. I'm too lazy to come up with anything better, says Squeak.
No, Squeak. That's way too low. You gotta do better than that. No, that's not even an insult. I'm disappointed. I thought highly of you, but no.
So now, as the group arrives at the chateau, you see that there are guards outside, and they are waiting for you as you are approaching them. And there are 4 individuals. I can actually show you. Boop. There we go. There are 4 Legion cloaked individuals that looks at you and as you approach the chateau.
Legion.
Oh yeah.
And the doors is open wide up into the chateau, and they are looking intense towards you. And the person that are on the left side, they approach and they stand close by and they go, "So you come? Well, follow me." And he goes inward.
I still have the head, right? From the dude.
You mean
Yeah.
one of their 3 leaders?
Yes.
You mean Draco?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
that
Draco's
is-
head still, but right now it is very hard to determine if it is Draco or not.
I mean, that face tattoo.
He
was
has a
kind of-
tattoo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But yes, we're following.
I cleaned all the heads before we went to dinner, of course.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna follow that dude. I mean,
Fine.
Oh, are you guys here?
This place lags my computer like crazy for some reason.
Yeah.
Every time we're at the chateau, it's like
Oh, might it be that?
It could be that. It's a lot of
Yeah,
things.
because Discord is freezing like crazy
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I can't even see your guys move.
You know what? I'm
But
gonna move
regardless,
it. I'm
it's
gonna
fine.
move it back to the over here. It's not for the storytelling, really. Over here
Okay.
now, because we will. We will not like kill the computers. You enter into the hallway. It's a very beautiful hallway with this very beautiful red crimson mat. And it leads on the end of the hallway there's going a stairwell going up. But there are 3 doors. And you go into the door furthest down to the right side. And he opens up the door and gesture towards the inside.
I step inside.
As soon as you step inside, you immediately see this very beautiful, dark-colored wooden, almost like an oak wooden, like darker wooden table that is long. There's very, very long. That is mostly like 4, almost 5 meters long and 1.5, 2 meters wide. All over it, there are chairs. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 chairs around this table, and on the other side of the room, open up the room, and on the other side you see there's a huge wine cabinet where there are multiple stacked bottles of wine, and on the very I would say it's like a side table close by to it, you can see there are exactly 5 wine glasses stacked close by together. And you, underneath the table and chairs, there are again a crimson red mat with different types of decorations of, it looks like runes, like arcane runes all over it. And on the left side of the room, where you look at the other side of the room, you can see there are a fireplace behind it all. It's a very large, like very dark stone, that have like the body of the hearth, and also there's like these darkened wooden frames around it. And on the very far end of this table is this very huge. It looks like a dark leather chair close by to the very to the middle of it, and you can see an individual sitting there, and it is this. It looks like a Leon the Tre, but it's. You see instantaneously that this is an elf that has more age to him. Not that he looks like, oh my god, he's fucking old. But he's still very handsome. But you can see some wrinkles to it. And for an elf to have wrinkles, it means that he's very old. But he still have the same shape, the long black hair, and the same clothing. But he has another type of medallion in his... on his person. It looks more elvish. It resembles almost like a dark rose around it, but with a sapphire in the middle of it. And it looks like he's sitting there and eating something like a steak from on this very large black plate, and this very full glass of wine close by. Behind him stands 5 individuals, and 2 of them to the side, and 2 of them to the other side, and 1 tabaxi on the very further on the right side. All of the 2 individuals close by to him looks identical to him, and they're just looking at him as he eats. And the tabaxi also, that is Zyrin, sitting there kind of leaning on his staff, looking at Leon as he's eating, and looks up to you with a smugging face as you all arrive in. Doesn't say anything, but you can see that Leon doesn't notify you, continues eating until all of you enter the room, standing close by the door. The guard, when you arrive inside the room, he closes the door. And then Leon stops eating and puts down his fork and knife and looks up. Doesn't say anything. He sighs.
Silence.
Awkward.
There is a silence, yes. And for a very long moment, he sighs and he takes a napkin, bats his mouth and puts it down on the table, and he rises up, and you can hear his bones from his back as snaps. Well then. Welcome to my chateau. My name is Duke Leon de Trem. I welcome you all to my chateau. And might I say the acquaintance of Nope?
I am going to curtsy and like curtsy and look down to the floor. I bow before the Duke. I am Annabella von Schattmusel.
Indeed you are. Indeed you are, child. Please, sit down.
I'm gonna spit on the floor. and, and then
So it begins.
I am Blinky, and this is how we greet each other where I come from.
Blinky? Why? We talked about this.
This is how you do courtesy where I come from. What do you mean?
I really do not
Totally
think so.
Have you seen goblins before, Carbod?
Seen the
Blinky will
inside
hear
out.
a voice in her head. I really like your greeting.
it is not what we do, I say back to her.
I go and sit 2 chairs away from Leon.
I cast Druidcraft and make him smell like shit.
Leon.
On Leon or Thalion.
Thalion.
Who else?
As you cast the spell, it has no effect.
Oh,
I forgot to mention that.
Because the fucking carpets.
I do.
My friend.
I wanna do like Annabelle. I wanna do this flourish, bow, kneeling thing. And I don't think you would appreciate how we do it amongst the goat folks. And I sit down next to Blinky.
It's on the floor, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look at Blinky and I'm gonna gargle and spit on the floor. That's how I greet killers.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just gonna look towards the old Leon. Your Grace, where would you like me to sit?
Wherever you wish, there.
in my lap.
Right here, or daddy's lap.
Come and sit in Papa's lap. Pumpkin
Make
pie.
a wish.
Have you ever tried an elevator before?
Your elevator seems to be out of order, sir.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm gonna go and sit as close as I can to Leon on the opposite side of the table from Thalion because he smells.
No, I don't.
He doesn't.
No.
Oh, yeah, right.
The spell doesn't.
But I mean, he smells.
I wanna sit on the side of Siren. I was like on that side of the table.
And I'm next to Blinky.
And as you sit down, wine. I figured as much that I know that you like drinking.
Water for me, please.
Non-poisoned for me, please.
I'm just gonna put my hand over the glass.
A glass of wine sounds fantastic, Your Grace.
You look at the goat folk.
Sure.
He looks back towards one of his Leon copies, and all of a sudden these glasses float off in the air, and one of the wine flags opens up, and it pours down, and those who ordered wine gets wine, and those who get water. So I understand that you're not staying for dinner. I presume that some of you are not keen of talking to me, but I thank you for coming to my humble abode. And he sits down. You understand that you are perfectly safe here.
Try not
That
to
we
laugh.
can all talk. In this room, we all are talking business. Let me begin. And he sits down and he tries to make himself comfortable. I believe that there's been some misunderstanding. You see, myself has no quarrel with you all. Does I seem to feel I don't have any interest on whom you are or why you are here? It has come to my attention that some of my associates has a little bit of a thorn against your group. And it hasn't been easy for my associate to obtain information doing their quests, missions, and operations that I asked them to do. It seemed to be that you are interfering with what presumably is my affairs, my personal needs, and I do not wish to have a vigilante group running about in the land and causing chaos into my operations.
But your operations are causing quite a bit of chaos.
They're not. They're quite not. I'm actually saving the realm from what it is about to become. Because of other circumstances, the Cyclops are attacking this land. And why shouldn't them? I'm here to see stop to that.
And the cities being consumed by the forest?
A necessary act to make the Cyclops doesn't wish to attack. It's under control. And I can make the forest stop as I want to. I can give you the information how you can do it. But imagine that she wouldn't approve about it, but
Who is this she?
she seemed to be familiar with you, and as my spies and colleagues has found you dilly-dallying with her. She's an older creature, living up in the mountains, sealed away for a purpose that should be. Her name is Akka. And it is quite interesting that she really wants to keep the forest continuously growing, since it was there I heard about these powers that she and her old coven possessed. So I approached and I helped. A lot of imagine how much money can do in this world.
A lot. Your
Paying
Grace.
paying those with let we say that they are meat shields. And no bother. I didn't plan it to grow to this immense amount, but it seems to be like this hag has escaped her prison.
Do you happen to know how she escaped?
I do not, but I do think that you have something to do with it.
But
Snark a little bit. I can't help it.
it's Grida. Who is she? That it?
Oh, no. You're talking about what these individuals believe is the mother of the holiest.
And
She
what
had
is
thought she is a creature of a fouler kind. She doesn't believe in the manipulation of mortals and souls. I do believe that your cleric here has tried to put some senses into you that you should not trust a hag. Hags are a ill kind of spirit that lives in a far realm. You would consider it called the plane of life, or the Feywild.
But you're saying we should trust you?
Quite the contrary. I think we should work together.
To achieve what exactly, Your Grace?
To achieve what we are all seeking. Redemption for this realm, giving it a second chance.
Redemption. That is a strong word to toss around.
You have seen what this realm has.
Yes.
It has temples. It has orders hiding skeletons underneath their catacombs. There are creatures among us that betrays others, that are plotting a diplomatic collapse within this land. There is a forest growing rapidly that nobody has taken care of for decades. There are dwarven ruins hiding under our very feet that holds weapons that could destroy societies. And there are some information that is not feeded for the Commonwealth.
What do you know about the Red Lady?
I know that she's dangerous and she's here for a purpose. I didn't plan for her to come here, but I planned to take over her men. And so I did.
So the Legion now works for you then?
I make them. Mortal minds can be fragile.
Excuse me if I just interrupt here. So, you mean that you would like to clean this plane up with the Force's help to rebuild it?
Oh, it's not
You.
me who's going to do the bidding or the doing.
You just
But I
hope-
know something that could.
You just want to help with the process of getting rid of this old thing in this realm and getting in the new one.
No. I wish this realm to be cleansed.
Oh yeah, okay, there's the word. So you would like to cleanse this realm because it doesn't suit you.
It is corrupted.
Yeah, okay, so...
Haven't you seen it? My sources tell that you have seen the corruption that has befell your
It's
organization.
not up to you to decide.
But it's up
Everybody
to
in this
you.
realm. Yes, and we
That's why
decide
I'm
that
giving
this
you the
realm
opportunity.
lives.
I will give you this opportunity to work with me, Garbod. And together, we can change the realm how you see fit.
Oh no. That's where you have a grave mistake. We do not play as gods. That is
Oh
wrong.
no. We just play with the instruments that we have. looks at Blinky.
I'm done. I want to smash his face in.
I want to speak into Garbod's mind if I can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him, Garbod, calm down. We need more information, please. Also, can you have Chester sniff the row of people, especially that Tabaxian, and see if he smells like a changeling or not? Like,
Straighten my armor.
releasing the beast.
Release
Do
the
you,
beast.
do you pick up Chester?
Yeah, well, Chester is a chest, so I'm just going to.
Yeah. You pick up Chester.
I looked up all the. No, I just have him beside me. And
Yeah. You hear the Chester.
Smell everything, buddy. I have all the stats for him. I know they're amazing.
The chests go silent, and you see the tongue comes out and go rapidly around into space, and he bumps into you and go.
I look at Rill.
I am gonna go into Chester's fantastic mind and see if I can get some information of
and you
what
get
he's smelling.
You get the information back. And go, oh, fuck.
There are 5 of them. Fuck.
Does that include me, Chester?
No, fuck. Who's you? Who you? No, master.
Right. Low intelligence.
Total? What?
Yes, total.
6.
Grand. I'm gonna go into
Oh, please, fuck.
Garbod's mind. He wants a treat, and he says there's a total of 6 with me included.
Sweet. I'm gonna.
I am also gonna bump into Blinky's mind and tell her that there is a total of 6 changelings in here, including me.
Please tell everybody.
You're saying that Videl in Valiant is also
all of a sudden, Thalia is.
Not
That will be
counting,
dope.
not
denial here.
I am Leon.
not counting the party members. I am gonna do this to each and every one.
I'm gonna look at Sai and like,
You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna respond.
You do something fucking weird.
I'm gonna respond to Real. Is Valiant a changeling?
No, not us. Them.
Oh.
But me, but also them. Like 5 of them. 1 of us. Me.
I can count.
Well, do potato.
You understand. I understand that you have ill thoughts about me and my ways. I didn't wish you to be involved, but here we are. And I'm not here to kill you.
No.
I heard what happened to you, Garbod. And I'm here to make amends for that.
And you know, Garbod,
And he...
now we have a lot of hags and monsters and corruption even as high up as your order and stuff, and I think we should hear more info about this.
We
He
have
gestured to one of them and behind and go, next. And one of them comes out, one of the Leons. Go to Garbod. And he goes intently and stands beside you. I want you to smash his head in.
Oh, not like this.
This is what you want. This is the man who killed you.
Oh yes, but this is not the way.
It is.
Oh, it's
This is simple.
Oh, it's
Anything. Do you want money for your redemption?
Not. Oh God, who are you? Please take this man away. This is not the way. This is not honorable combat.
Next, kneel And he kneels down. You understand that with great power comes great responsibility. And I'm here to make amends for the responsibility that this man seemed to lack.
Oh,
He
but
seemed
this
to
is
be
not-
filled with redemption for his people, that he seemed to forget his position, that whom saved him that day, whom gave him a new purpose. I'm not here to destroy the world, Garbod. I know what is lurking in the shadows. I know what your order has stored for centuries. I have seen the things beyond your lifetime. Since I come from a world, a kingdom, an empire before all of these kingdoms even existed. Do you wish to seek revenge? This is the man who killed you. Fulfilled your destiny.
No. No. I will not kill a helpless
Oh,
goon.
he's not. You wish me to hurt you?
This is no. This is not happening. It's not happening because you want it or you command it.
I don't
There-
want any of this violence. It is simply your thirst for blood.
Oh yes, but I'm not going to kill him. You can't tempt me with that.
It is also this individual, points at Thalion, who is thirsting for blood. That individual seeks truth. The other two I do not really know so much about. But everybody has a price. And everybody has something that they want. And what I want is for your people to not get involved.
But we are kind of getting involved if you kill the world.
I will. He will smile and he will just say, I will not kill the world. If my plan goes accordingly, you even will feel anything. Not even a slight of change. Just that people in the world will be simply happier.
Is this way to wear out magic, Your Grace?
It is definitely with magic.
And
I have
magic
seen
will-
what your people is capable of. I understand what people are hiding.
I would like to know. I know you told me before, but I want everyone here to hear it. Why you killed my clan and my family?
Oh, it was necessary. I haven't told you. It was one of my dear associates. But
Well,
yes, I was there that day when it happened. It's because you hid a certain individual that I believe is the key to all of this.
I hid someone.
Not you precise, but your people.
And why was I spared?
Where you were quite innocent. And it's in
Lucky
their
me.
way. It is in the way to spare one. To live and tell the tales about the
Blind
horrible
goblins.
goblins that are about to invade.
Can I rapidly?
Getting thing to blame it on, isn't it? That's
Can
so
I
lovely.
rapidly fire arrows at each of his copies' heads?
Ooh.
No. You
Like
can
a
shoot
Robin Hood
one.
arrow.
You're sitting on a chair. How are you even gonna get your fucking bow out that fast?
True.
Let me show you.
I shoot
You
the
sure?
one kneeling before Garbod then.
Oh,
No.
Okay. You can shoot the person that's kneeling. You can stand up and shoot. That you can do.
Yes, I do that.
Okay.
What happened to Garbod?
Can I mage hand and stop his bow? I want to try to interrupt the bow. No, wait, I can't use magic in here.
No, you cannot use magic in here.
Is
but we
there...
did
I'll
setting. no?
toss my fucking wine glass at him.
But do you have time?
Let's
As I
see.
see him stepping up, I'm gonna try to just toss my fucking wine glass at him.
Make this is interesting. So you both of you make initiative rolls to see who can act first.
God, I am
Ooh.
shit at this.
Oh,
damn.
You will throw a wine glass at him, but you will manage to shoot an arrow. Do you shoot?
Yes. Do I have
Okay.
to roll or do I just shoot?
No. You hit him right in the head, very close by where Garbod is. And Garbod, all of a sudden, you can see the man that is kneeling before you gets shot in the head and flies tumbling down, unconscious, down into the floor. And bleeding protrusely out a very thick green color of blood from it.
I say to Leon, should I continue with the rest of your men?
Leon is smiling.
Oh, you are a gullible idiot, aren't you?
Did you do
This
that?
man killed my family.
I
which
don't
one?
care.
I go to the Leon that got shot.
Yeah. And you see, as you're getting close to that individual, it shifts into its original. And it's a pale looking creature. With no nose or anything.
I want to do a medicine check on him. See if he's stone
Make a
dead.
medicine check. Yeah.
I don't care. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
look to. Fuck.
He's stone dead. He's
Oh,
Leon smiles. at
Thank you, Thalion. I hate you. I hate you.
Why?
Because I need. Wow. All this talk we had, all this information, all this trust, everything that we collected. I told you specifically that this man had a grudge against me, which I needed to know why. I needed to know why. And you took that away from me.
No, we are still talking.
No, you're not. You're not listening.
Leon stands up a little bit. Annabella, that would be enough.
How can it be enough? How?
Because I want you to understand. In this room, in this very moment, you can see the truth behind you all. A scattered group of acquaintances fighting for each and other different goals. Do you seek peace? Do you really seek redemption?
I seek neither.
No. You seek something. And he flickers his hand up, and the body of the person limps up and hangs, almost like a puppet.
I just aim my arrow at the next one.
Talion,
We're fucked.
you understand that your actions will have consequences. In this world, nobody don't care about your past. If I would have done the same, I feel a connection towards you.
You destroyed my life.
Because your family destroyed mine.
This gives you the right to destroy mine.
I was also a part of a grand vision. But I was touched and blessed by the dark forces that they were so afraid of. They killed every single person of my family. I gave redemption and I felt nothing. I have gave you redemption, and now you have killed another person's family. Do you understand this corruption? Do you see it, Garbod?
Oh, I haven't killed anyone yet, so I mean, you're wrong.
Precisely because you're not infected by this corruption of this world.
Well, don't try to sweet talk me.
I do not. I do want you to understand that revenge is not the way here. And he snaps his finger and the arrow goes out from the head from this, whatever this person. And he shanks back into life again. This is not your realm. And this is not yours to take, Thalion.
I lower my bow and sit down.
I am going to ask you nicely, and he sits down. Do you wish to have dinner or not? And we end tonight's episode there, my friends. With some new questions at hand. Do they want to eat together with the devil himself? Answering new questions, or also redeem or do something that maybe will tie back into their past?
We could release the Laughing God and see what happens.
Yes.
Not
That's
here,
also
though.
an option.
But
Bring
regardless,
the scepter.
But regardless, my friends, this is something that we unfortunately will have to discuss and plan for next week instead. Because it is way past our closing time, but it was not a convenient time to find anything to end it on. But I hope that you guys had a very good time in this very emotional roller coaster of a session. And I'm lost for words, and it was so fun. But make sure to go into Roll of Face social media, where you can find any type of information that is happening in the future of these games, or any other game for that matter. Also, make sure to, if you don't have enough of role playing, you can head out to our SoundCloud, where you can find the first episode of one of our podcasts. That is a role playing session that is more of a radio theater, and probably more episode will come very, very shortly. And with that, guys, I hope to see you next Sunday and to reveal more about this campaign. Until then, have a very nice Sunday, and I see you next Sunday, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.